another Volume 1 Community Live.
Hello.
Anita Maxwell. I wanted to add that sound to the soundboard so bad. Anita Maxwell. What's good? What's popping?
It's your kitchen.
You know, my brother actually looked up the meaning of it.
Of Drake's famous Anita Maxwell.
And it's said online that it is in reference to I need a max win, which is a gambling reference because Drake likes to gamble.
Oh.
So it's a wordplay thing. That could be a stretch. He just found it online.
Interesting.
But
some people are saying, wondering maybe what we're talking about. I mean, you got to be put on, dude. You got to be put on to Anita Maxwell. What a great way to start the stream today. It's just been in my head. So this is a clip from a stream that Drake did. So funny, dude. Here it is right here. Without further ado.
Hat that I need for the stream right here. This is my alter ego. Anita Maxwell. Anita Maxwell.
It's the best.
okay, it's gonna get copyright. It's
the best.
The
It's
BTS
best.
bitch. The stare.
Anita Maxwell.
The stare.
Look at that, dude.
Yeah, people were saying that's what it is. Yeah. Okay.
Great way to start the stream today. Welcome, everybody. Welcome,
Hi,
welcome,
everybody.
welcome.
Listen. Drake
Now that's
is-
gonna
yeah,
get copyright.
he's- Oh,
Because
For real?
that was so good. Because that was so good.
I sound like Drake, bro.
You do. We have a jam-packed stream planned today. We are going to be looking through frame by frame One Piece opening 26. We're going to be talking a little bit about some other anime-related news.
Some episodes we've watched recently.
Yes, sir.
Regarding 2 that came out this season. They both, I'll give you guys a hint. Oh, wait, is it? Did you already put in the thumbnail?
Yeah, it's already in the thumbnail and title.
Like
Wow.
you put in the, I feel like SpongeBob
Well, I
when
think they all are.
Mr. Krabs is like whispering in his ear. He's like, and I'm making a poop for myself. I guess you guys already know that we watched
Say it,
Delicious
say it,
in Dungeon
And-
Meshi, and Solo Leveling.
And Solo
the first episode.
Leveling.
They both only have 2 episodes out.
Yeah, 1 episode each. We're going to be talking about that, giving our thoughts on those 2 episodes. There's also some other One Piece related Netflix news and Oda's new series, or I guess it's more of a special. Monsters got a release date. There's a lot of stuff to talk about, a lot of stuff to unpack. And Megan will have to, I'm sure at a certain point, depending on how long we go, you might have to head out early
Yeah.
to pick up, her brother from school. So we're going to try to get through as much of it as we possibly can. And I might hang around after she takes off.
This is the last year I'll have to do that. Ugh.
That's true.
My brother's graduating high school this year.
Congrats.
And it's crazy. Time just trucks on. Doesn't care who you are.
Yeah.
It just moves. It just moves.
Mhm.
And I implore anyone who has any like younger siblings, like just like I like hold that time.
Hold on to him tight.
Hold on to him tight.
And don't let him go.
And don't let him go. And I've always been the oldest sibling. I don't have any older siblings. So I always envied that, having a bigger like brother or sister, because I don't know, I just felt like they could help me out with so many things. And I wanted to be that for my brother. And I hope I am.
Yeah, for sure.
But it's just so important during this time in their lives because high school can be rough.
Oh, yeah.
And I just implore anyone who has a younger sibling, even cousin, niece, nephew, like the best thing you can do for them is just be there for them. Just be someone to talk to. They don't need necessarily all the advice of the world. They're going to do what they're going to do. But yeah, just love them and hold on to those moments because you just realize like, dang, I feel like I just graduated high school and now my little brother is going to be graduating high school. Like, it's just so crazy.
Now I'm actually doubtful.
But anyway, it's my little little rant. I'm going to go into some more this community life because I have some things to say regarding. Okay, I'm not a little press conference regarding my rant last week. A lot of people were asking like, Megan, you good? Megan, you okay? Like, do we need to sign you in to a certain facility?
to admit you.
And I said, no, I'm fine. I just had some pent up rage within me. And I want to elaborate on that, and I want to say, I don't know, that I put out in the universe. The last time I went out to do some shopping with my brother, actually, I encountered some of the nicest cashiers and people I have ever known. They went above and beyond for me, and I never experienced it. I think I needed that reminder that not all humans,
Mm.
And it warmed my heart. I was like, wow, like I was.
The universe sent you a message
because
in the form of angels.
I was done. I was checked out, and you couldn't tell me what. You couldn't tell me anything. You couldn't tell me that not all people. I'm like, I was done. I was over it. But then these two angels showed me the light, and I said, you know what?
Maybe a little bit longer.
Maybe a little bit longer. For real though, it was. Did you have to cross the state line for that? Nat said no. They might have seen the episode. But I was just shocked, and I want to let everyone know that I'm doing better. I'm doing okay.
Yeah, you came in hot.
I came in really hot.
2024 hot.
I came in really hot, and it was just because of a lot of things. And yeah.
Anita Maxween.
Anita Maxween.
We got a couple super chats to start off the stream. Let's go. The first one from Alberta Roa. What's up, guys? I'm going to the DR. Is that doctor next week, or is that DR, the Dominican Republic?
I'm not sure. I just went to the doctor.
Two different things.
I just went to the doctor.
Things. And how did that go?
I love being a woman. I say it all the time. Being a woman is awesome, and I love it, and it's the best thing that's ever happened to me.
You want to elaborate on that?
No.
Who Dat for Life? Chris with another super chat. Let's go. Got the soapbox ready for the Megan rants today.
La puta.
Is there any? I don't. Never mind. Never mind.
What?
Never mind. Dominican Republic. LMA. Okay.
Dominican Republic. I envy you, dude. That sounds like it's going to be so much fun. What a great trip. Better than the doctor. That's for sure.
I wish I went to the Dominican Republic instead of the doctor.
Me too. Every time I've ever been to the doctor, I wish I had gone to the Dominican Republic instead.
Like 20 years ago?
I haven't been to the doctor in a long time.
Well, you had to go to the doctor to get your leg checked out, and then the hand situation.
Right. When I got stabbed in the hand, when I got bit by a brown recluse spider in my leg, and the venom infected my leg.
So it has
the last 2 times I went to the doctor.
It has to be like an emergency in order for you to go. Like you don't go out for a checkup. Like you're not going to the dentist. You're not going to like. It's
a racket.
I don't have time for that. My insurance runs out because of my family insurance. It runs out this month because I'm turning 26 this month. Thank you.
Happy early birthday. We're going to be doing a birthday stream.
Thank you so much. And it sucks.
Being 26? I disagree.
Oh no, just the system.
Oh yeah, the system sucks. All right. There was some other stuff I wanted to mention up top too before we get into everything. We just released our first 2 Code Geass reactions, and actually, right before this stream, we recorded our reaction to episode 3 and 4, an incredible series. I saw Nat talking about it a little bit earlier. We are enjoying the series so much.
Yeah, I'm loving it. It's so. I mean, obviously, we're always so excited to start a new series, but this time. It's just it's really good. It's really good so far.
I'm really enjoying our conversations after each episode too. Even the last one that we just finished recording, that'll be up next week. It's so refreshing, and it's been so fun to get to talk to you and everybody else about this series. And yeah, I'm glad we're finally in it now. We're in it.
We're deep in it.
Got another super chat from Tiberius, aka Thiberius. I went to self-checkout and had to deal with a sussy, handsome cashier. He was low-key a jerk, though. he was, maybe that was part of his whole thing, because you said he was handsome. So maybe he was like, part of his thing is like, he knows he's handsome. So he was being a little bit of a jerk, but like most of the time people like it.
Negging.
Most of the time people are like, fuck that fool, but why do I kind of like it?
Like, fuck that fool, but also
I want to fuck that fool.
It's like, it's a fine line. It's a fine line.
Dwayne said the Orihime comparison had me dying because it's so true. Bro, we had to look up when Bleach was published and when Code Geass was published, and Bleach was published first.
Tell me what we have. Orihime. And we also have Mayumi and his daughter.
Oh, shit.
I'm just saying.
I just know that I have to cosplay Lelouch at some point, or should I say Zero at some point.
Spoilers.
You know what? That's not a spoiler. That's not a spoiler. But speaking of spoilers, we're not going to be doing this yet. But I do have this little thing here. Let me see if I can. Let me see. I have to turn this mode off. I do have this little thing here. It's very small, but it's up in the right-hand corner of the frame. It says One Piece spoilers. This will just kind of be here when we. Thank you, Megan. This will kind of be here while we go through the opening because we will probably be getting into spoilers. People have asked, or one person specifically has been advocating, Test in our community has been advocating for it. It won't be there all the time, but it's just a little courtesy when we can do it because sometimes we don't know when we're going to be talking about spoilers. And instead of having a vague spoiler button, we can at least be a little bit more prepared and have it for certain series because otherwise people will be like, what series are you talking? What series are they spoiling? And then if we need to clip anything from an episode, then you got this big spoiler bar at the bottom of it. So that's why it's a little smaller in the top of the frame. Hopefully it helps. We'll see. We also got some new emotes in the chat. So if you're a member, fire off some of those new emotes.
They already did.
I'm excited.
They've been firing them off.
They've been firing
them off. C-Dot said, I finally got Anita Maxwin out of my head, and then I got on the stream. Anita Maxwin.
It's the best, dude. It's the absolute best. I love it. And the last little piece of business before we dive into everything is speaking of our Code Geass reaction, as of moments before this stream today, our Code Geass merch went live.
Whoa.
That's right.
Let's go.
We got some shirts. We got a cool hoodie with some markings down the sleeves.
I like it. I like the t-shirt. I mean, it's like giving like vintage.
It is
vibes,
giving vintage.
It's giving like vintage anime, right? Vintage anime t-shirt right now.
So, as always, links in the description below for all that. Just wanted to share that with everybody. I already ordered a sample myself of the Relaxed Fit, and I can't wait to get it. All right, I think we can dive into our first matter of business today. Let me make sure I covered everything. Yes. So, this... You got the sound? You got the sound? Is there somewhere I know it is? Yes! As everybody is well aware, the most recent One Piece opening 26, aired with episode 1089, and it was incredible.
Yeah. There was like so much going on. I needed to watch it frame by frame. I was like, I can't even like my brain wasn't like I couldn't even focus.
Same. When we watched it the first time, and because we only reacted to the one episode, we only watched it that one time. And I don't think either of us have well, I think I might have watched it once since then. But it was something that happened so fast, and there was so much in it that we wanted to go through frame by frame and kind of unpack everything, just to see if we missed everything and just to look at everything in more detail, because it's absolutely beautiful. I'm almost positive in doing research. I'm pretty sure that this opening was directed by Megumi Ishitani.
Yes. That's why I was goated.
Come on, dude. You slap Ishitani's name on an episode, on an opening, you know it's going to be a classic. You know it's going to be one of the best openings or episodes you've ever seen, and she slayed once again. Someone needs to stop her.
No,
Someone
that's
needs.
the opposite of what we need to do.
That's true. Someone needs to give her own like whole. She needs to animate and be in charge of directing a whole arc.
It's like we need more of her.
That's true. Yeah, you can never have too much Ishitani.
Someone needs to stop her.
She's too good. She's too damn good. So we have this thread pulled up, and I want to shout out the username of this thread, the creator of this thread, Big Ups.
Big ups.
Big ups.
Let's go.
I'm scrolling to the top because it's a lot to unpack. Big ups to Vi.
One Piece Edit. So at
Piece
One
Edits.
Piece Views on Twitter.
For putting this together on Twitter. It is the thread of almost every screenshot of the opening. Of course, I mean, I just want to hear everybody else's thoughts on it too. Of course, I mean, it seemed pretty unanimous that everybody loved it. I mean, what's not to love about it?
Mhm.
But just maybe your like highlights from the opening. Who dat Life for Chris? Love the shirt. Josh. Oh, I don't know if you're talking about this shirt, my Berserk shirt, or the Code Geass shirt, but either way, thank you.
Yeah, I mean, I guess this would classify as spoilers. Do we want to put the
Yeah, I'll put the bar up right now.
new shiny badge?
A Beautiful Lie was asking if there was a promo code for the Code Geass shirt, and if you're a member of a certain tier, I think it's silver and up, you get a permanent discount code that should be sent to you, and you should have access to that. If not, I'll share it again. But yeah, if you're a Patreon or YouTube member of a certain tier, you get a permanent discount all the time. So I'll try to actually let me write a note down so I can remember that after the stream to just send that out to everybody, just in case you don't have it. Dots too big, too long. Oh my gosh, how dare you, dude? It wasn't long enough. It wasn't long enough.
It's too big, too long. Oh my gosh.
Who Dat Life for Chris said Berserk. Thank you, dude. Thank you, dude. I got this at a con. I loved it, dude. I loved it the moment I saw it. All right, ready, Megan?
Yes.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Le-
So I guess we can start. Let me click on the thread. Oh, what's up, Bernie? That Cat Williams interview, dude. I think I've watched every clip and every like response to that.
Yeah, you have to
interview.
click it. You actually have to click it. Yeah, there you
It shook the world. Shook the world.
go. Okay, so I want to see
This
the
is
first.
around the beginning right here.
Oh, so those are the screenshots. Okay,
Yeah,
there's a
these are
start
like-
there.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
got it.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So is the spoiler on now?
Oh, damn, Megan. You're
See, you're
so-
already forgetting,
I know,
bro.
but
Like,
thank
let's
you.
go.
I know. But thank you, dude. Thank you. So just again, it's in the top right corner.
There we go.
Spoilers. We will most likely, there's a very high chance that we will be talking about spoilers from the manga
Yes.
current chapter.
Yes.
So just be warned.
So this tweet says, please note the OP consists of a lot of frames, so forgive me if I missed a few. Just try to get as many as I can. Enjoy. So yeah, this scene is, I think, like obviously calling back to when he like lays down and thinks about his dream.
Uh-huh.
So I think like that's awesome to do because that is such a thing, like a crazy thing that we don't know any information on yet. We just
And
know
at the
everyone's
It's a very
reactions.
important moment at the very beginning
Mhm.
of this arc where he, for the first time, tells his crew what his dream is.
Yes. And I mean, it says it out loud again for the first time in a long time because everyone thinks that his dream was to become the Pirate King, but that's just a little sliver of it. He
Yeah.
has to do that in order to achieve his real dream
Yes.
at the end of his dream.
Yes.
But yeah,
Beautiful, dude. And again,
Smiley.
I love the like looseness of it all.
I love it. I love. There's no shading.
Yeah, it's
It's
very,
all just
like,
solid colors.
Yeah, color blocked. It
Mhm,
almost feels
mhm,
like. I
mhm.
really love this style. Very minimal too here in the background. Ishitani does this a lot, and I really like it. We're gonna go through it kind of fast. We'll linger on the ones that we
Mhm.
really want to speak on.
Yeah. So we see obviously a shot of the ocean, and I mean, come on, dude.
The art style
They
too
look
is so sick.
so cute. I love the colors. Obviously, we've seen like fan art and other types of like colored in manga panels. But seeing it like official like this, seeing them all like lined up like this, like it's so nice. Like, obviously
man.
it's black and white, so when the color is added, it just adds so much. And I mean, like, they just look all so good. Like Brooke's
Good.
outfit, dude, looks so cute.
We did a ranking when it first came out.
We did. I don't know how much my thoughts have changed. But I just want to point out too here. It is very interesting.
Robin agenda.
Robin and Frankie are by each other. Now you could say, oh well,
It's
you
not
know,
about the story. It's about agenda.
she just didn't want to be by Sanji, which I get.
Damn.
Which I get. I understand.
Now
you
I'm
can't
actually doubtful.
You cannot have Sanji sandwiched between Nami and Robin. That's why she moved.
For safety.
For safety.
for
For
safety.
everyone's fucking
For
safety.
safety.
Okay. But also, it's like the one of, oh, no, I'll just move over here. And then Freddie's like, hell yeah, that's my girl right there. Be by me. Be on my side. Because she's not next to Jinbei, she's next to Frankie.
the Jinbei Robin ship is so crazy to me.
It needs to sink.
It needs to sink.
It doesn't make. She made one fucking comment.
Yeah.
And okay, anyway, I'm not going to get into it, but I just wanted to point that out. Thank you, everyone. Thank you very much.
Yeah. I just love the colors. I love the style.
Amazing.
It's incredible, dude. I mean, look at this. Oh my God, it looks so crazy, man.
Like we talked about it in the episode, but there is like almost a childlike wonder.
Yep.
To the coloring and the sketchiness and the color blocking, and everything just seems bright
Oh
and new.
God.
And of course, this is like spoilers for the manga.
That was something I saw Tess talking about before we even went live.
Really?
Yeah, and I agree. And you, it's so funny. In our first Code Geass reaction that we did recently, if you look, I don't know if we left it in the edit or not, but like Megan was covering her eyes the whole time. She's watching it because she didn't want to be spoiled. It's very common in anime for the OP to spoil stuff, so you've just kind of stopped watching them altogether.
Yeah.
And that was
until like
Tess's,
the end.
Yeah, critique of it, if he had any, which was just that it does seem to give a lot away. Do you agree? Do you feel like that?
I need to see the screen. I mean,
Okay.
again, like obviously, I'm not even thinking about that because I've already read most of it. So it's like I'm like it's all information that I know. So I'm not even. I would have to see it again in order to see. Oh, maybe that would give something away to someone else. My brain's not even registering that. I'm just like, oh, this is fucking awesome to me.
Right.
But again, like that is just what animes do.
That is just what OPs do.
OPs do that all the
OPs do
time.
that.
Like there's a character that's unassumingly evil and you don't know, you wouldn't know, but the OP, the fucking dark shadow fucking bitch looking in the fucking mirror like, okay, but we get it.
Yeah.
We get it. Like you're evil. I didn't know. I probably wouldn't have known. I couldn't even let myself make my own assessment of that or put the pieces together. Like, no, it's literally in the OP. That's why I skip it. I listen to the song, and then at the end, towards maybe the middle, if I know a lot of information, then I'll watch it.
That's
And
smart.
it sucks, but I've been burned too many times.
Yeah.
I've been burned too many times.
I mean, moving on. So atmospheric.
Oh, I love it.
I just love, how she uses lighting and colors. It's beautiful. There are some. Go ahead.
Sorry, I was gonna say like regarding the spoilers of the manga, if everyone's not caught up, I was talking about like the childlike feel to the style and also the colors, which is like a really cool device being used because of everyone we know we
We're
I don't know. I'm not gonna say anything specifically, but yes, I was like, this is so cool. Like I love this. Like. Yeah.
It looks like, and I mean this as a compliment in the best way, what I love so much about this opening was that it felt like we got to see like so many different variations and like small variations of style. It looked like almost, and again in the best way, a bunch of OPs in one OP kind of.
Mm-hmm.
And I of course loved every second of it. Vegapunk's big ass fucking head right here. Yo, dude, come on. Here's where we're gonna start getting into some interesting stuff.
Oh, Danny Franklin on his tippy toes. He's like, ow, it's cold. Ow.
Ow!
That's him. He's got frostbite on his grippers.
Ow.
He's got
He's
that
like-
gripper bite.
He's like, ice caps on my tippies.
Yo, dude, this is so sick. How they're all coming from Vegapunk's head.
They look kind of like little toys. They look kind of like those Fisher Price little,
right.
guys.
Yeah, right here.
Mhm.
Yeah. Such a cool detail. And there's the scale of all of them is absolutely insane too. Woo! Look at this dude.
CPP,
Oh,
CPP,
we got
CPP,
Kaku, we got
CPP.
Stussy. Looking, I mean, these fits go so fucking hard, dude. I don't even know how to handle it. Atlas.
Oh, Atlas is so cute. I love her color scheme so much.
Oh my god, we really. That's something we might have to talk about too. The FOMO that we both felt. I think you more than me though. From what was it, ALA?
Oh my
And
god.
the
I
One
think
Piece-
who went? Quattro? I think Quattro went.
Uh-huh.
Quattro went to ALA. Quattro, if you're here. If you're in the room with us. No.
Quattro, if you're in the room with us.
I think that you went, and I was blown away. And usually I am when I go to cons, right? People are just so freaking talented, and they put their whole what into the cosplays that they make. One Piece specifically too, because we're kind of in those circles because we do cosplay One Piece a lot. I was blown away by the One Piece cosplays at ALA. I was absolutely blown away. I mean I can find
Some of them?
probably some of them. But ALA, like, I was shook off my gunk.
Yeah, I was just looking to see if I
There-
can find it.
I'll find them. I'll find them.
You can find them later.
But
But-
it was so good, dude. I'll show you. I think we could show maybe a TikTok. And yeah, I'll send it to you on like Discord or something. But it was so good, dude.
I mean, it's
They were
crazy
so
because we
good.
went to like almost three or four cons last
the
year.
amount it was like the amount of them, the amount of the One Piece cosplays, like so vast. Like the variety was so crazy. Like characters you never see cosplayed were cosplayed at ALA,
Yeah.
and that's why I was so freaking frustrated. Like groups,
like niche or not niche characters, but like Megan said, characters you never see people cosplay, like pulling them the fuck off. Dude.
I'm gonna show you. It's it was mainly I saw specifically on Instagram because I follow a lot of like people in the, I guess, like SoCal circuit area. But a lot of them were from Ultimate Hero, which is the Buggy cosplayer that we met at Anime Expo Chibi, and he's awesome. He's so nice. And I want to show you those now. I'll send them. It was just like crazy. These were so good. Let me just copy the links, and I'll send them to Discord. But so sick.
It's so funny. I just saw this. Tiberius posted this
Oh!
in the community live section of our Discord, which we will be going through.
Bro, what the fuck?
This is so funny because we talked about
Wait. Is this like a thing that was already made?
I'm sure. Why would this not exist? I'm sure. We need a link for.
Is there
one
a
of these.
caption?
Let me see. I don't know. It's so funny because Megan last week was talking about getting one of these for me to wrap up whatever rant, but it could go
What?
both ways.
No, it can't.
No, it can't. No, there's no caption with it. I wish I had it right now. Wrap it up.
Right.
JK.
JK. Actually.
All right, let me pull this back up and we'll keep going through it because there's some
I need the
frames that
Max
I
Ween.
really want to talk about. Of course, this section here is amazing. Chopper had a lot of cute moments in this episode too.
Oh my
1089.
god. His little freaking hat that he got from Wano. Are you kidding me? Robin's like, you look good. And he was like, I know.
Bro, this shit.
I know.
I mean, again, dude, it's like every frame. These are frames. These are screenshots of frames. It could be a wallpaper. All of them could be wallpapers, dude. I mean, that's how awesome it looks. Vegapunk with his fucking nasty ass tongue out. Got that thing on him. You know what I'm saying? This was very fun too. You were talking a lot about this panel here or this shot here.
Oh, I love that panel. I love that panel so much. I was like, they really did that. She really put that in there. Like, hell
I mean,
yeah.
she had
it's iconic.
to.
It's iconic. It's iconic. And it's, I mean, this might be one of the best LPs that we ever.
I
gotten.
really think
Look at them.
so.
Look at them. Look at them. Look at them. Look at them. Oh my god, it's
I
like
think-
it's like Tom and Jerry.
I think this might be my favorite. I mean, I know it's recency bias, but come on, dude.
Oh, this was so sick too. We
This
see
is
Doll.
crazy.
Oh my god, look at them.
This is crazy, bro. Hibari.
Hibari's a
Um,
blonde.
You got Helmeppo, Garp, obviously. They did give some crazy shit away.
Sengoku.
Yeah. Is that this is this Kizaru?
Oh,
right here?
Kizaru. Sorry.
Sengoku is coming up though.
Yeah. I was like, yeah. I loved this part too. Like, are you? Oh, it's
Bro.
so beautiful. Oh,
Cross Guild coming out too, and even like a little Luffy in the background right there, like wrapping his hands around
I
the frame
love
of this like TV or whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah.
Oh
so
my
cool.
god, dude. So fucking cool. We've seen these, the scale, the colors here are amazing.
Mhm.
This is where we see Kobe and Hibari running behind him. I can't
So
wait to see
cool.
her. I can't wait to see her in the anime. On Hachinosu. Some other really cool moments here. With the S shark.
And old Luffy.
Old Luffy. I didn't even notice old Luffy the first time I watched
Chopper's
it.
right there.
Atlas, cute as fuck.
So cute.
Yeah, I didn't notice a lot of this stuff the first time. All right, here's where it starts to pop the fuck off for no fucking reason right here. This shit, tell me why. Bro, I'm not even exaggerating at all. I almost fucking cried when I saw this shit. It was a split second. It was a moment of Kuma, ripping himself from the cables that are turning him into this cyborg without a personality. And because of everything we've been reading, I almost fucking lost it, dude. I almost lost it when I saw this shit. I was like, oh, Kuma, ah! I mean, my heart in this moment, I can't even tell you all the feelings I felt. Beautiful.
Powerful.
Getting to see Kizaru.
Kizaru.
Oh, this is so sick too, dude. Seeing all the Marines here too.
Chick.
So Gruss, Hibari, Helmeppo, so sick. Gruss looks cool, man.
I
Gruss
forget
is
what
cool
was
as
her.
fuck.
What's her name? I always forget her name.
Hibari?
No, the other one.
Oh, the one on top of Gruss. I don't.
What's her
I
name,
forget.
y'all?
Yeah, what's her name again? Yeah, dude, I can't wait for their moment. Gotta have Beppo. Gotta have Beppo Mando in every OP. More beautiful shots of Kizaru. Oh god. Some more S. This is S Shark, I believe.
Yeah, and before people were saying that was young Jinbei.
Oh, it was young Jinbei.
Yeah, and this is probably a shark,
Oh, okay,
or it
okay.
might be. It might. I don't know. The eyes are kind of telling that it is.
Oh
a-
yeah. Seraphim. This is a Seraphim for sure. Because of
maybe.
the. Well, I think if we go, yeah, because it looks like he has wings on his back. If we go up here, I don't think.
Kujaku. Batman said Kujaku, and how dare you? Sorry.
How dare you? Yeah, see this Jinbei here doesn't have the Seraphim.
No, and he's
wings.
blue.
Gotcha. He's so cute though, still, dude. This is another
Aw.
like incredible moment. And it's just a reminder of all these emotional moments. And I really hope Ishitani. I wonder, the animation team that worked on the first episode, or 1089 more specifically, they knocked it out of the park. They absolutely crushed it. There were moments when they were on the ship where their hair, their jackets, like everything, the atmosphere was moving around them, and it really like elevated. I really feel like
Yeah.
1089 elevated something that couldn't be elevated.
Yeah, definitely.
And so whoever ends up directing whatever moment is going to crush it. But I wonder what moments Ishitani is going to get, if any. And to see like these episodes, these flashback moments, and it's just I mean, with Kizaru's light and Sentomaru, a young Sentomaru, like it's just so meaningful.
I love OPs. Again, like, there are spoilers, right?
Yeah.
There's things that you don't know the context of until you know,
Yes.
I guess, which it's fine. But it is so special, and this has happened before with other series that I've read the manga for and seen things in the OP. It is so special to have had time with all of these moments and like really let them sit, and talking about week to week with you guys, and theories and all these other things. Like, it's so cool to see it animated. Like, this is the first time both of us have been weekly readers, and going into Egghead, it was the first time we were. So seeing this animated and finally getting here, and being out of Wano and finally seeing all of these moments, like it is just so cool.
Yeah, man. Look at, I mean, I don't know. It's so beautiful. It's beautiful. This one is the one I wanted to talk about.
That's the one I want to talk about too. I was literally like, "Who's that fedora bitch?" Like,
I think. Well, these
it's
are
Bogard.
It's Bogard. It's two Bogards. These are the government agents that were sent to investigate Egghead, but were captured.
So yeah, this is definitely a red herring.
I can see how I didn't even think of that until you said it, and I could see how it could be a red herring.
Because remember when we were reading week to week before the events unfolded, we were like, it has to be, it's probably him. It's probably him. It's like, everyone was like pointing their fingers and saying that because of how like not standoffish, but a little, just like kind of dry.
Well, I think it's very like smart on Oda's part because you have a character who is not the only, he's the only character who's like, or satellite who's wearing this like mask, this helmet.
Exactly.
There are some that aren't as humanoid, and so you could say that like Pythagoras or Edison, but they're not really humanoid. This like Shaka's a humanoid satellite,
and we've never seen. I mean,
covering his face.
Yeah, so it's like, a person that's trying to get away with something that they don't want to be seen doing would wear a mask or a helmet. So I think that's clever.
It's Lelouch under there.
It's
Lelouch. We cracked it. It's an older Lelouch. 100%. So I took it because when and I'm curious to know in the chat too, what you guys thought when you first saw this moment. I thought because of, this is obviously to avoid copyright and to look at, every frame of detail, just a picture. But in the actual OP, it kind of like does like a slow zoom in on Shaka, and Shaka's standing behind this image, and he's like sort of slowly turning.
So you're saying that it's probably like,
I think it's foreshadowing the moment before and spoiler alert, I'm telling you.
Just don't say it. Everyone knows what you're talking about.
Before
something
a specific
happens.
Moment. I think it's the moment right before that moment. But I could also see how it could be a red herring. And I'm interested like how you felt or what you think in the chat. Maybe both.
Yeah. But this was interesting to see. I was like, oh, okay. Oh.
My guy, dude. I can't wait to see my guy.
God.
See, yeah, that's that slow like turn he's doing. And that's what's so masterful about it is because it looks like he could be up to some shady shit. Like some really shady shit.
Yeah, I mean it looks like he is trapped people.
Yeah.
Inside.
Yeah, it does.
And they're like trying to get out and they're all bloody freaking handprints.
Gabe said it's like a fake out for non-manga readers.
Yes.
Nico, I think it's just meant to be a red herring. Yeah.
That's what it is.
But it's crazy because I didn't even think of that until you said it. Some more explosion shots. Man, they really did get every frame.
Oh.
This is crazy. This hand definitely belongs to York.
I mean, it has to because they're huge.
They're huge, and because of the connection between them.
And I think that she is wearing yellow. I'm pretty sure, but
yeah. This is also her outfit. So again, you could sort of piece together that there is something there.
But it happens so fucking fast.
Yeah, in the
that's what
OP,
that's what I appreciate too. It's not like lingering on too many things. Like it happens so fast where like your brain doesn't even fucking register. You're like, oh, okay. Like those are, I don't know. It's good. It's good.
No, yeah, it's because I don't even know. I kept thinking like if I was just watching this as an anime only, I don't think I would have picked up on any of this stuff.
I know, but what would it even do if you did pick up? Like you don't know any of the context yet. It's like,
that's
I guess that's York, so I don't know why, but we'll see.
Yeah. God, dude, this needs to be on a shirt. This needs to be like embroidered or some shit. This is beautiful.
That would be cute.
Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah.
I love that.
I just love again the colors, all of it.
Mm-hmm. And this is where we get to see all of Luffy's outfits over the years.
Yeah, this was amazing.
Loved that.
Again, symbolizing that we're in the final saga, the journey that has led us here to this point. And we see that again in the ED. And someone let us know in the comments of our reaction to episode 1089 that if you look at the lyrics to the actual song. It is almost like a love letter to the fans.
Mhm.
I want to go back and I want to look at that too.
And this is a Steven Universe reference, if
Yeah.
you're not familiar. That is Pearl. I mean, Pink Diamond.
Pink Diamond. Yeah, Pink Diamond.
Pink Diamond.
Yeah, you could do that voice really good.
And then we see Luffy again. He's walking. You know what's so funny? This has already existed on the internet, not looking like this, but there is like videos. You remember that video that I showed you? Where they're like walking through the different arcs and he's all wearing different costumes. It's so funny that this is like in the OP now. And I'm like, oh yeah, interesting.
Again, I mean, I'm sure, they definitely take some inspiration as fans.
Mm-hmm.
From those. I mean, this has got to be one of the most iconic fits of all fucking time.
Bro.
Luffy, come on, dude. I mean, all of them, dude. It was incredible. Dressrosa. I mean, come on, man. We get some more shots of them.
We get to see them
kind of joining him, right? The footprints right here. What's that fucking saying? That's like, I look back in the sand and there was one set of footprints, not two. You don't know that
I
one?
don't fucking know that.
It's like a Jesus fucking thing.
Oh,
Like Jesus was carrying me through life, and I look back and there was like on the journey in the beach of life or something like that. I look back and there was only one set of footprints because like he was carrying me through it and shit.
why?
I don't know. I just saw footprints. I just saw footprints, and it always makes me think of that.
Yeah.
Again, some of that
you do you.
fluidity we're seeing again
You
here.
do you.
This is for the Tarantino fans out there. More
It would
of
be
them.
bare feet, actually.
Well, I mean, there was a bare foot right there.
Oh, what's? Oh, his chonk.
Yeah, Luffy's right there.
His chonk. Love that fit for Nami. One of the best fits for Nami. Let's go.
More outfits. Okay, here's another big moment. I can't believe that they showed this. It's kind of insane. The York,
I don't think it's
snake
insane.
moment.
I don't
is
think
one
it's
thing.
insane.
The Shaka thing is one thing. This shit is wild.
No, it's not.
Later, when it's cutting between their opponents, when it's like doing the flashes of
I think it's just getting people hyped.
okay.
I don't think it's giving. I mean, I don't
Well,
think it's that
we'll
crazy.
see when we get there.
It's building hype. You're like, oh my god! Again, the context is so important. Like, I don't know how we're gonna get there, but we're gonna get there, and we're gonna be eaten.
Yeah. We see Law getting up from his fight with you-know-who, Blackbeard. We see Kobe getting up from his fight with you-know-who.
And we said this in the reaction, but I love this so much because all of them are like moving in the same direction as one another, and it's skipping between all of them, and like they're all like a part of the upcoming gen, and it is so cool to see them like fighting those battles in different ways, fighting people that are above them. Like, it's so
On
cool.
a common like sort of path.
Yes, and they're all it's amazing. I loved that. I loved that.
I can't wait till people anime only see this fucking episode. I mean, I can't wait till I see the episode, but I mean, the Kid and Shanks moment is gonna go so fucking crazy. Sabo and Eam, that episode is gonna be fucking crazy. I mean, every episode is gonna be crazy. Eam on the throne here. Morgans and Wapple. Love a Morgans appearance. This is, I think, Dragon and Vegapunk. It's definitely Vegapunk, and I think Dragon. I think it's the moment where they're meeting. Yeah. So again, it's this doesn't really give much away, but you could definitely. I mean, those are Vegapunk's legs. If I ever fucking seen his legs, dude.
Yes.
This man's anatomy. I mean, his head is what distracts everybody, but them legs long. Daddy, grandpa, long legs over here. Vegapunk.
Oh wait. Go back. Go back to Morgans. Oh yeah, Vivi. Someone said he's like hiding Vivi on purpose.
Is hiding Vivi
because they are together. That's cute.
Oh, that's so cool. See, even going
we
frame
didn't
by
even know. We
frame.
did not notice it. She's so well hidden. That's awesome.
Oh my god, that's so cool.
Mm-hmm.
These shots were incredible.
We got Sanj.
We got some action shots here.
Birds.
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 Some more
Ah.
Straw Hats, Walking, VV. God damn. Okay, I think we're coming up on the. Where is the other? Why didn't they include the most? Hold on. The one I was talking about was the shot.
Okay,
where
click that. No. Go down.
Oh, there's more.
Click that one. Yes.
There's more. Okay, my bad. Again.
Oh yeah, wow, I can't believe I forgot these. So yeah, go to the other one. That
Right
one.
here.
Yeah.
Yeah, these
Ones.
Okay, these are the ones that I was saying are pretty insane, but I guess building up hype and stuff is
If you click next,
is
yeah.
part of it. But we see Zoro here versus S-Hawk. We see Garp versus Aokiji
Woo!
right here. Come on, dude. I mean,
Oh my god! And this shit flashed before our fucking eyes, like my fucking life is going to. Like it was like dum 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 dum.
but the way they're all like,
Wait, how was
all of
it?
their- and then I heard a knock on the door. Open up! What's going on in there? And I was like, yo, I'm just watching One Piece. Chill. Sorry.
Okay, what's crazy about that whole thing
Right.
is that like,
Uh,
why would the police come to your door?
Oh well, because
If
it wasn't
you-
the police. It wasn't the police. It was my dad.
Your dad sounds like the police.
He does. He was an ex-marine.
Open the door.
Yeah. No, he was ex-marine. He did.
So
sound like the
your
police
dad keeps
often.
tabs on when you.
I've told you stories of my dad. My dad keeps tabs on everybody.
So he has an alarm immediately when he gets an alarm when you.
Well, when he hears a
Or-
noise like that,
So he stops whatever he's doing,
100%.
immediately runs.
He's like the guy from the Matrix, in the second Matrix movie with all the TV screens around him and shit. Did
why-
you see the Matrix 2, Megan?
No.
You didn't?
No.
This is a real actual photo of my dad right here.
It's just a lot to unpack.
This is a real. My dad's actually Mexican and not white, but you get the point. It's just a lot. What were you saying?
It's just a lot, like the whole
This is him right here.
thing.
Him and me. We have a standoff. Damn, I hate that it doesn't like. Maybe I could do this. I got to figure this shit out because every time I try to do this, it never works.
Got to figure these things out.
But yeah, my dad has cameras everywhere, bro. He has cameras everywhere. I mean, thank God, I don't live with my dad anymore. But I haven't for a while. But he's got that shit locked down. I'm talking cameras everywhere. In the house, outside of the house, in the backyard. And so when he hears,
But why?
why what?
Never mind.
Why am I making that sound?
No, why would he barge in to stop you?
Because he doesn't want.
You're a 34-year-old man.
Yeah, but he's a man of the Lord. He doesn't want people doing that shit in his house.
You're not in his house.
In this
scenario.
In this scenario, yeah. Oh, you think he's coming over to the
Yes.
studio, coming
That's
over
what
to
I
the
was in-
apartment, and he's doing that. I mean, he might, honestly. We might be bugged.
You're adding on to the levels, but let's move on.
Okay, let's move on. Yeah, I'm sorry about that.
Please stop doing that clapping motion. Like we're like, let's wrap it up, bitch.
Oh, where's the wrap up button?
For real. Let's get to the next one here. So the next one here.
Oh,
Yes.
Blackbeard, Teach versus Law. Oh man. I think, okay, out of all of these that we're seeing here, I mean, Shanks, look at the speed of which Shanks is coming in.
Yeah.
He looks
And Kid looks stressed.
Is that Shanks or is that Yasip? Look at the schnoz on that man.
He
right
looks stressed.
there. Yeah, I mean, Kid looks stressed. Yeah.
Yeah.
Kid needs to calm the fuck down, honestly. And I'm glad that, someone
I'm
calmed
glad he
him
did.
down. Yeah, I'm glad he did. Shit.
Go to the next one down there.
That's the final shot, but we got
so
Lucci
sick. Look at
versus Luffy.
freaking Luffy right now. Like, what the fuck?
I think this fight is going to be
What the fuck?
so sick. I'm really excited for this, but I think honestly, I'm the most excited for, I would say, Garp and Kid. Garp and Kid. Well,
I mean,
Lost
why
Fight's
just
gonna be
say
crazy.
all of them?
I mean, all of them.
Literally all of them.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, all of them, bro. Like, this shit's like freaking crazy. Like, Egghead has just been fucking bonkers, bananas, shooty bitchy fucky
Yeah.
the whole time.
But I mean, I think
I love the colors. What?
that's pretty much
That was I saw some crazy tweet.
where.
I don't show it on
Oh,
the
sorry,
screen. I
sorry.
don't know what it said, but
Oh shit!
I just saw a 3-lettered word.
A three-letter word. Oh. That's funny. Yeah, man. Overall, I again don't want to sound like I'm suffering from a case of recency bias, but I think this might be my favorite opening. The song was great too. Everything about the style, the playfulness, like you said, the colors, all of it, absolutely incredible. I love this new animation style. I love this new art style. It's just the best, man.
Oh.
I mean, what a crazy way to start off 2024. I thought last year was, and I think I've said this before too. Last year was definitely the year of One Piece, but I think every year beyond that is just going to be this like roller coaster, this upward sort of like, trajectory. And I think more and more people are going to be jumping on board, and One Piece is going to become even more massive than it already is. I don't know, man. I don't know. It doesn't get better than this. It does not get better than this to me. Let's see what we got over here in terms of super chats. We got one from Beans. Shout out Beans. This is currently my top 2 One Piece OPs now. I've even decided to mostly draw in this style. Oh man, I got
Jesus
the burps, dude.
Christ.
I like scarfed before we went live. I scarfed down some like leftover like orange chicken and rice, and I'm just burping orange chicken right now. If anybody wanted just like a little, wanted to know what it kind of smelled like. I've even decided to mostly draw in this OP style for the foreseeable future. It's a great style. I love the distorted or sort of the like stretching of like just the playfulness of the anatomy and everything.
Yeah, for sure.
And again, the colors. I mean, how could you go wrong? Tiberius.
It's your kitchen.
Peep the Garp hype vid in the community live. Just posted. All right, let me see.
And I also sent you those TikToks, by the way,
okay.
if you wanted to show those as well.
Definitely pull it up.
Oh, okay. We
my
can't.
God,
Is it going to get
Tiberius.
copyright? Is it a clip from YouTube that has music? Oh, it's this one.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's this
play.
one. We
Okay,
can
that's
show
fine.
this one.
That's fine.
Hold on, I just have to.
We have to be careful, you guys, now.
Yeah, we do. Let me. I wanted to have it so that. God damn it! I keep moving the wrong window. Okay, here we go.
That's what the window installer said.
What window installer? We should get a cricket sound. What window installer? This is a Garp hype video from Tiberius.
Garb!
And what's so
It's
crazy
too perfect.
is it's too perfect,
It's too perfect.
and he's calling me a fucking walrus.
Garb!
Well, you kind of sound like one.
Bro, why did
And you're like, bro, those eyes, like.
they look like nipples? Like, why did his eyeballs look like nipples? It's really.
I don't think I've ever seen nipples that look like eyeballs.
Well, it doesn't look like the areola necessarily, like the outer area,
It's
but
the tip.
Yeah,
I don't think I see that.
yeah.
I don't think I see that.
It's just wild, man. It's just wild.
Wow.
Okay, let me see where you sent that.
In the DMs.
In the DMs. The DMs.
You
You
might
sent
need,
all of them.
Yeah, you might need to. You can show that one first. That one's probably
The bottom
Yeah, just silence it because it's like the buggy song. You know the. It's that one.
All right, I'll do it like this. Let's see if we can just pull it up like this and play it. Is it still showing up? Okay. All right. Let's see.
Look at this cosplay, you guys. Like, what the frick
Oh, I have to open it up in TikTok, I think. Yeah, I have to open it up in TikTok.
Oh, study.
Oh!
We have to log in.
Ah! Ah!
Okay, never mind. It's not gonna happen. Beans, thank you so much for the dono.
Shout out Beans.
Did y'all see Hiroshi's Kitadani, the singer of the new OP We Are Over the Top? A few other intros just released on the first take of For We Are. Yes, I did see that. First takes are awesome. I really do like those.
First take. What do you mean?
First take, you know the channel? They do. It's like a first take. Like they just do it like all the way once through without cutting. It's like like a performance essentially when one take.
Oh shit! How have I never heard of that?
It's cool. A lot of artists do it.
That sounds cool. Well, I can't show these fucking cosplays because I have to log into TikTok and it's a whole thing.
I like the what is it? I forgot how to pronounce it. Atarashi Gakko. They have a first take that I really like.
First take. I gotta get on this.
It's like, you know, like 4 girls and they're like dressed like schoolgirls, and they're like a band. I've showed you them before.
I just don't remember.
It's a good song.
I just don't remember.
Anyways, sorry
about that.
I'm really disappointed in Josh right now.
I'm disappointed in myself, dude. I can't pull up the fucking TikTok, and I want to show people the cool cosplays. Just take our word for it. They're awesome. They're amazing. But yeah,
just sign in later, and then we can maybe do it at some point in the future.
You know what's crazy is I'm sure a lot of people have this problem. Maybe not. Maybe
you can go to Instagram. Maybe they're on Instagram.
Oh, okay. I'll look real quick. You entertain the people. I'll look.
Baby Metal, Megan. I love Baby Metal. I love what is it? What's the one? It's like I forgot what it. Something with an A. It's so good. Ron Ham said, "Are we done going through the opening? Because you guys didn't mention the emu arrow." Yeah, we have to.
The emu arrow?
We have to see that. Go to Reels.
Yeah, hold on.
We'll look it up. Look it up. So you can start that one. Just mute it. Oh, it's muted. Okay, sick.
Let's go.
We did it, you guys.
All right, so here are some of the cosplay from
Akatsuki. Yes, Akatsuki is such a good song. I know. Oh, Egghead. Oh, I love it. Look at how freaking good this shit is, guys. Oh my god, look it.
Look at all of them.
Look it.
Bro, a Fujitora? Like, when do you see a Fujitora or a
Jinbei?
Jinbei? When do you see a Jinbei? I've never seen one.
Uta, Boa, Kobe.
Bro, I mean,
Kiku,
they're all...
Kaido. I am obsessed with the Vegapunk one. That one is so crazy. That one is so crazy. That one is so crazy.
It's actually crazy. But there were a lot. There's a couple more here. Big Mom. Katakuri. I mean, again, like you just don't see all of these characters. And of course, you see the Straw Hats. I have seen a lot of Kaidos. But yeah. Beppo. Croc and me. Oh, that's cool.
There was another one, if you go back.
Bro, these bodysuits are crazy to me.
Go back.
This one?
Go down.
This one?
Go down. That one.
This one?
Too, yeah.
Oh, yeah, this was the first one I saw.
Mm-hmm. There's so many. Choppers.
Frankie! That's a good Frankie, too. Alvida, like, come the fuck on. And now... See, this, I gotta give credit to this Mihawk, bro. I thought the fucking motherfucking actor was there.
For real.
I thought that actor was there.
This shit's good.
It's the live action fit that I like too, Carrot.
Look at this. Look at them. Look at that group.
And the group cosplays too.
I know.
It's another thing.
That's what it's crazy on point, bro. And yeah, I mean, there's like so many more, but.
What was that? Arrow?
It's in the opening.
Is it around?
I don't think it's in these.
Well, we might have not talked about it because there wasn't a screenshot in this thread of it.
Mm-hmm. I don't remember everything that was in I've only watched it once. If you go to maybe like look it up. like
Maybe
in the browser and not on Twitter.
Yeah, it just might not be
Like
very.
Arrow OP.
I mean, I'm just gonna type it in Twitter because yeah, Emu Arrow. Let's see if I type that in. If anything comes up. Oh,
there. Oh,
here.
okay. Yeah,
Here.
there's a couple that didn't get shown. It was there.
Found
okay, right here.
it.
The arrow.
Yeah, dude. I'm telling you, man.
This is from our tour. Oh, these are public screenshots from it too.
Yeah, oh, I'm sure
Mhm.
Artur popped the fuck off with this shit, dude, because he's the library. He's the library of O'Hara. Damn, the other thread, like no shade to the other thread, but I just feel like they left a lot of screenshots out. I mean, I know they said that, but some pretty like important ones, dude. Like this one right here. This one right here.
I know that one was crazy.
This is like iconic right here. This is important. Oh my god. Yeah. All the Easter eggs in the opening. I mean, there was so much thought put into it, so many Easter eggs put into it. It was rapid fire. Thematically, it was beautiful. 10 out of 10. 20 out of 10. Too good to be true.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for reminding us about that. I mean, I didn't see that. But yeah. Are we all caught up on supers and everything? Just scroll up. Okay, we found it. Yeah, found it. All right. I mean, other than that, I mean, we just, again, wanted to go through and look at every screen because this is the first time we've actually got to look at it in this much detail and go through it. And it's more impressive the more Easter eggs you discover, the more things you're able to stop and see. Again, it's absolutely incredible. And I just cannot wait for the next episode to come out. We're going to do our best, I think. Don't hold me to it, but I think, obviously, we're reacting to every single episode for our Patreon and YouTube members. But I'm pretty sure the next episode, we will be able to make that one available on YouTube as well. We're going to do our best to get them up as soon as possible. So, yeah.
The screen, like, glitched. That was weird.
Oh, yeah, it's been doing that. I don't know why. Anyway, that is it for the opening. But staying on One Piece news for a second. Number one, Oda's spin-off series, or not spin-off series, but special Monsters finally got a release date. This is from Artur as well. Shout out Artur, the GOAT. You know him. You love him. Oda's Monsters OVA 25-minute special releases on January 1st on Netflix. So we finally have a date.
You said 21st?
21st, sorry. 21st. Thank you. 21st on Netflix. We just hadn't had a date for a long time. We knew it was going to come out in January, but not when. I had a sneaking suspicion that it was going to be towards the end of January since they didn't specify. But speaking of Netflix too, man, Netflix is going to be simulcasting Egghead on their platform. This is insane. This is huge.
I heard they haven't even like finished a lot of it, so it's like, okay, random that they're just like jumping to Egghead, but
a lot of people are saying that, but at least from what I was able to see in doing some research, they are planning on adding everything. And I think even in other countries, I saw screenshots of like Japan, Netflix Japan, and they had already added everything. And I think from what I saw in the US, they're also going to be adding everything. They just haven't got around to it yet, I guess, because it's going to start on the 13th, I think. So I think by that time, they might have all the previous arcs. But if not, it's just a VPN issue. In other countries, it seems like they're all there. But they stopped at Marineford. And they made a big deal about Marineford being the next arc that's coming to Netflix. But then out of nowhere, it seems they're like, oh, psych, all of it's coming.
well,
and
yeah,
Egghead.
no shit. The
Well,
live
yeah.
action, everything else that's happening, they're like,
Yeah. I mean, they got Monsters. They got the live action. They're going to have
Dungeon
all...
Meshi.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Netflix won the streaming war. 100%. 100%. It was crazy for a while there. Like, it felt like every single company was starting their own streaming service, and it felt like all of them were failing miserably. Paramount Plus, doo-doo, caca, bullshit. What was another one that was bad? There was a lot of bad ones. I don't even really like Disney Plus, if I'm being honest. Disney Plus, Netflix.
I said we ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, they stayed the king. They stayed the king. I like Netflix, Hulu, and HBO Max. Those are the only three I need. And Prime. I mean, I have Prime because it comes with Amazon Prime.
Yeah.
But yeah, they got everything, bro. They got everything. So that's cool. One Piece is officially going to start being simulcast. And I think all the previous arcs are going to be coming to the platform as well. So that's pretty fucking sick. Transitioning. Look at the segues today. We're already talking about Netflix. You already brought up Delicious in Dungeon. The segues.
Because we had to warm up. We usually don't record anything before Community Lives. I think we're just like on the same.
That was me. So I'm like, because we, it's like.
I was going to say we're on the same wavelength, so that response.
No, that was me when we don't like do something before. Like when we don't record something before, I'm like that. It wasn't like, I feel like you're taking it like it was an attack against you. It was an attack against you.
We're always on the defense.
I get it.
I've put up that wall because I don't want to get hurt again.
I get it. So yeah, we're going to talk about the first episode of Delicious in Dungeon, aka Dungeon Meshi.
I have been so excited to see this. Obviously, we read the first volume a long time ago. And I loved it then. And rewatching the events that happened in the first volume a little bit, I loved it again as well. I was just talking to Josh about how, anime has always had this genre, I guess, of fantasy. And there's a couple series that I really do enjoy in the fantasy genre. A lot of them do kind of do the same things. But there are some that I do really like. There's like a House Hunting Dragon one that I really enjoyed. There is the slime. I always forget. Grace by the Grace of the Gods. Konosuba. I'm probably forgetting some, but there are some that I do enjoy, but a lot of them do the same shit. That's why I'm loving Frieren and I'm loving Dungeon Meshi right now. They're so good, and they bring something different to the table, I think, and they're interesting. And I mean, yeah, it's just I feel the love again.
Yeah,
it's not like an isekai. It's not, the same shit over and over again. Like, and that's just how I've been feeling in this genre. And recommend me any that you feel have kind of broken the mold a little bit. I feel like, I don't know. I start one and I'm like, I've seen this before, and it's kind of disappointing.
I mean, I knew it was going to be good when it was announced that Studio Trigger was going to be animating this series. Obviously, Studio Trigger is goated. Kill la Kill. They did Cyberpunk, Little Witch Academia. I mean, they've done so many. Promare, obviously, they've done so many heavy hitters and are responsible for great series, like iconic series. So it was no surprise to me that they were going to knock it out of the park, and they absolutely did. The animation was beautiful.
Fun.
It
had like it kept like the same feeling that I had when I read it. Like the comedic timing was like really on point. I was laughing throughout pretty much the whole thing, like I was reading the first volume. There's that scene with her and her classic face, Marcel, I think her name is. I could be wrong. That face, it was so funny because like in response, they show it and they show her in the background and then they zoom in on it and it's like
crunchy. It's like,
and it's like no sound. Like, yeah, there's no music, no nothing. And I was like, that's fucking hilarious. Like just to zoom in, like not even like an effect to zoom in. It was just like a straight shot.
Like a hard cut.
Hilarious. And yeah, it was really, really good. Obviously, I mean, yeah, we definitely had high expectations and they were met.
It had been so long since we read the first volume, and I loved it. The concept of Dungeon Meshi or Delicious in Dungeon is always a concept that is so fun and intriguing. If you don't know, and I'm sure so many people do know, but just in case you don't, it's about a group of adventurers who they get thrown out of this dungeon because of some event that happens that is sort of their motivation for needing to go back into the dungeon.
And they have, limited funds. They don't have a lot of money. They don't have a lot of resources. You have to pack food if you're going to go into a dungeon. You have to pack things and they just don't have any of that. So they one of the main, I guess, like the leader of the group suggests that they start to cook monsters. And because there's various types of monsters, like a whole ecosystem within the dungeon, and they're like, why is no one utilizing this? Why aren't we using that? Why aren't we eating for free? Like, we can hunt this shit and eat it. And of course, there's some people that are like, that's kind of gross.
Yeah, I mean, the elf has the reaction that I think everybody would have, like, bro, I am not eating that shit. Like, you got to be out of your mind.
Yeah, because for one, it's like kind of weird because some of them eat humans, and it's weird how they look, and you wouldn't think that they would taste good. And some of it can, if you cook it wrong, it could kill you, or you can get really sick. So there's a lot of things of like, yeah, that makes sense as to why you wouldn't want to eat them. But if you know how to prepare them, which is the main theme of the show, it's good.
Yeah, and the detail that they go into, it's clever, man. Like the detail they go into when it comes to like the preparation of these
I
monsters
love
and stuff.
it.
It's like really like thought out, and it's just cool.
Well, it's not really similar, but there's a anime called Restaurant in Another World, and it's literally like an isekai, but like reverse. Like there's a restaurant that opens in parts of another realm, and it's just a door, and so you could be like, it'll be like an elf, or like in one case there's like a dragon, and they find this door and it leads to another world, but it's our world in Japan, and they go to like a Japanese restaurant that cooks everything and anything, and the cook knows that he has this like door to another world, and he just lets them come in, and they're like, what the heck, a milkshake? What is this thing? And they fall in love, and then they wait for that day out of the year, and then they show up and eat there, and it's like a specialty thing. And it's so good, but it's it's not similar, but it's like has to do with food and like fantasy. I love it. It's a good like cozy, episodic slice of life little cook action.
I mean, yeah,
I love it.
I'm in love, dude. Dungeon Meshi is so fun, and like you said, Megan, I talked about it in our 2024 video. I have just like kind of fallen in love again with just like fantasy and role playing games and all that stuff. And there are so many different types of role playing games outside of like what you would consider to be like traditional like D&D fantasy or whatever. But it is so nice to have all these series within this genre that feel like it is like it's refreshing, but it's also like the genre is like booming. There is this like resurgence, or this people never stopped loving this genre, but it felt like there was not a lot of series within it. I mean, that were offering like different or fun concepts as different.
To your opinion,
in my opinion, of course.
In your opinion,
like Frieren and like Dungeon Meshi.
In your opinion,
in my opinion, I need a little bar. In my opinion,
well, because like there's different series, and every series offers something new. But I would say that this is my type of beat, I guess.
Absolutely,
that's been coming out, and because we do know that I was so shocked to find out. I shouldn't be shocked because she's an actress, but Emily Rudd is the VA in the dub of Marcel, and I haven't heard it yet. We did watch it in the sub, but I would like to hear some bits because that's awesome.
Yeah, that's amazing, and it just again goes to show how much she loves anime. I don't know if she has any more credits in voice acting, but that is awesome. Like I can only imagine how much that meant to her getting cast. I'm sure she auditioned and did everything. But yeah, to have watched so many anime like growing up, I can only imagine being like, whoa, like I'm here, like doing this, like crazy. And obviously her playing Nami in One Piece, like she just, I need to hear her perform. On Top of the Moon. I mean, we would play it right now if we weren't afraid of the YouTube copyright society, the cloaked, shadowy figures that lie within the YouTube algorithm. That's what its YouTube algorithm sounds like. Yeah, it does. It's always it's always hungry. Exactly. It's always hungry. A growling stomach sounds. And you have to feed it. Yes. And it's never satiated. Yeah. But I really recommend this series if you have. I mean, it's fun, right? It's not like Frieren is kind of both. It's cozy and it's got these like action-packed moments that are like stunning, really. But Delicious in Dungeon is more on the cozy side, at least right now. But it's still so much fun. The idea is so interesting, and I feel like unique, and it feels fresh. And so I really, if you like that sort of thing, I highly recommend you check it out. It's on Netflix. It's so fun. And it seems like whether you choose the sub or the dub, you can't
Win.
You can't lose. Yeah, you only win.
Didn't you say that? Let me look it up. Keep going. I'm gonna look up something really quick.
Let me just, while you're doing that, let me shout out some super chats. Let's go. I think where we left off was LJ916. If you like Atarashi Gakko, you should check out GX on First Take. They just came out with 2. They're so damn talented.
GX?
On First Take. I'll write it down. I have to just get on like First Take in general, I guess.
GX.
We got James D.
Good smell.
Shout out James. Got you guys in my ears right now at work, so gotta be careful. Check the community live Discord when you get the chance.
Hello.
Absolutely. And
Hello.
yeah, we'll be real quiet, James,
Be real.
so that you don't get in trouble.
ASMR.
For the rest of the stream, so James doesn't get in trouble at work.
So James doesn't get in trouble at work.
But honestly, James, this is what I always say, dude.
Honestly, James, I want you to get in trouble.
No, I don't want you to get in trouble. They can't, like, you're too good. They can't. What are they going to do? They're going to wag their finger at you because they know they can't lose you. In this economy, they can't afford to lose you. So I would just put the stream on a Bluetooth
Stop.
speaker.
Why do you give the worst advice?
I'm joking. I love James. I'm joking. A Beautiful Lie. Shout out A Beautiful Lie. You guys should check out A Sign of Affection. It's a new anime this season.
A sign of
It's a shoujo manga.
affection.
And I do want to clarify, and I'm going to write that down too, A Sign of Affection. What I
I wanted to watch this. Oh, can I tell you the plot?
Yeah.
Let me tell you. I wanted to watch this. I saw a clip of it and I was like, oh, it looks so good. As a shoujo manga that follows a college student, Yuki. Love the college. We need more anime and manga that follow older protagonists.
I agree. I second that.
We need that. I crave that. College student Yuki, who is deaf. While on the train, she meets a fellow student, Itsuomi, who she seemingly grows an attraction for. Yuki is one of the most charming and sweetest characters. Okay, well, this is not an actual synopsis. Okay,
I thought you knew what it was about.
Yuki is a deaf college student who's captivated and eventually falls for an upperclassman in her college who interacts with her naturally without paying any mind to her inability to hear. After making her up her mind to face love head on, he asks her to go out with him and the two become a couple.
Oh, A Sign of Affection.
I love, what a great fucking title. Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, it looks cool.
A Sign of Affection?
It looks really cool.
Come on now. Yeah, it looks really cool. He looks really good. I mean,
what?
sorry, what?
He looks
really fine. Huh? What?
Yeah, and just to clarify, I mean, I know there are a lot of great fantasy series out there, but I just felt like for a while, personally, like all I was like aware of, or all that was like I guess what felt like was most like talked about were like all these crazy isekai series, and like some of them are really, really good. Like Re:Zero, even like Shadow of Eminence, what I saw was great. Konosuba is an isekai. I mean, there's so many that are like good, but it just felt like that was what was predominantly making up that, like, the fantasy sort of genre. Not that it was completely that, but now it just feels like there are more series in that genre being talked about that are different, that are fun. That's just
In fantasy?
in fantasy.
Oh,
That's just what I wanted to clarify.
but this is shoujo.
No, I know. I was gonna say that before.
Oh.
Before you talked
Oh,
about that.
sorry.
You're not forgiven.
I'm fucking sorry. You always break first.
I do. Shout out Bugs Basement.
Lost
It's
for
your
real.
kitchen.
OPLA Season 2 confirmed to be coming 2025. Also, the fandom has done some stalking and have discovered filming may start in March. Casting news coming soon. I want to look that up real quick.
Potentially.
It's amazing to me with the strikes and everything. I know there were interviews that came out and we saw them. saying that they had a pretty good idea of where they were going in season 2 or how they were going to approach season 2. So they said that once the strikes were over, they'd be able to move pretty quickly. But it's still amazing to me that we're going to be getting it in 2025. Like, that still feels like very soon.
Yeah.
I'm not complaining.
Well,
I love
it's like I mean, not that it's like, I don't know. I mean, I'm putting it in the same regard as like Hot D.
Right.
Like, it's so involved.
Yeah.
I mean, the sets, the budget, the everything involved. It's like that level, like how long we would have to wait in order for it to be made, because it just is a lot of work. But I'll wait as long as I need to.
Yeah, I see it right here. I looked it up right here. Mark Hampton has confirmed season 2 is coming 2025. He also did some sort of script tasked for different characters with season 1 director Emma Sullivan last weekend. Interesting.
Oh,
what is this? When Mason Gooding introduces Rachel to Emily Rudd and she watches OPLA for audiences. Oh, this is it's like fan casting or something. You know what's so funny? What is this? I'll show you what we're looking at.
It's definitely fan casting.
Cast also includes, this is from something else. OPLA. Anyway, I just looked up OPLA season 2 and it just came up. But yeah, it's incredible. And I think the casting stuff, if we're getting it in 2025, then we should be getting some casting stuff, especially if they're filming that soon. Very soon. They'll trickle it out, I'm sure. They might even say, like, who do you think they'll announce first? I feel like they have to announce Robin.
Has Smoker been announced?
I don't think so.
Smoker, probably. Tashigi?
I think they might. I mean, maybe, but I think they might start big. Like
Croc?
Croc, Robin. Those might be like
Vivi?
Yeah, those are the big 3.
Cobra?
I mean,
Pell?
Yeah.
I mean, these are all characters.
No, I know. I'm talking about like.
I mean, those are heavy hitters. Those are a part of what's going to happen next.
I'm not saying they're not heavy hitters. I'm just saying, like, Robin. Come on, finding out who Robin is, who's going to be playing her. I mean, I care about that more than I care about who's playing Cobra. Tony, calm down, Tony.
Tony. I'm just saying. Ace, yeah.
Oh yeah, Ace. Yeah, Ace.
Dragon, yeah.
I'm just saying. Who they're going to say, first?
You want Robin? Just say.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do.
That's it.
I do.
I'm gonna say Chopper or Smoker. They might be saving like Robin for last,
That's true.
Because they know people are foaming at the mouth like fucking. You're like,
give me.
So then people can just go crazy.
Wapple. Yeah. These are all important characters. Stop. I see Doran Ross Tuvia. You don't care about Mr. 3? Of course I care about Mr. 3. And we all know it's going to be Gus Fring from freaking Breaking Bad. Bon Clay, Jim Carrey is coming back to portray Bon Clay. He said he was retired, but he read the script for OPLA season 2, and he was like, you know what? I'm coming back. I'm coming back for this. This is a role that speaks to me. And Jack Black already said that he's going to be playing Wapple. It's he already wrote a little song about it. He already wrote a little song about it. He said, ring, ging, 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 just something like that. Drum Island. My name is Wapple. It's bad. It's a bad song, but Tony's here.
Tony's here. Say hi, Tony.
Ew.
Say hi, Tony.
Ew. Tony, say hi, please.
He's a little shy.
Yeah.
He's a little shy.
There's a lot of characters that need to be, and they're all going to be exciting. But I just wonder who's going to be first. The heavy hitters. I really do feel like Croc, Robin, Vivi. Like, these are some like big characters, and there are a lot of other big characters. But these are, I think, ones that fans are itching to sure. see. And it's going to be a huge addition to the cast too, because even as everybody's listening, all these other characters, like obviously Kariha and Dalton and all these other characters, Dory, Bragi, bro, they're gonna have to cast another 50 fucking people. Like the cast for this show is insane. Is gonna be insane. But yeah. Getting back to some super chats before we move on.
Tony.
Chop, chop.
It's your kitchen.
Who Dat Life for Chris to Jamie Lee Curtis playing Dr. Kariha. I mean, it seemed like that was the direction it was going. It seemed all but confirmed with her, posting what she was posting and Matt responding to her post.
I mean, yeah, we'll see.
But we'll see, we'll see. We'll see. I mean, yeah, it's hard out there. It's hard out there in the world right now,
Jesus Christ. Yeah.
It's
hard for Jamie Lee Curtis.
Did I say Jamie Lee Curtis? I didn't say Jamie Lee Curtis. I didn't say Jamie Lee Curtis. I said out there in the world. I didn't say Jamie Lee Curtis. Damn.
We'll fucking see if that happens. I highly doubt it, but
it'll be interesting. It'll be interesting to see how they how they approach that, I guess. Anyway. All right. I want to talk about Solo Leveling real quick because I thought it was a pretty decent first episode. Solo Leveling is a manhwa of which the first volume, we read and talked about a long time ago, and I loved the first volume. I became aware of some things that happened after that didn't really super excite me, but the whole dungeon scene at the very beginning of the story was so crazy that it really was a great hook for the rest of the series. But some people, in preparing for this episode, I was looking online and there's an article by SK Anime that's saying that some people were pretty disappointed with the mediocre animation quality of the first episode.
Interesting.
It is interesting because I didn't really personally feel like it was
I didn't feel like a lot was going on. I mean, they kind of were cutting away from any type of fighting, but I thought the first sequence wasn't sequence. I thought the first sequence in the episode was good when they were fighting the ants.
Yeah,
I didn't have a problem with that at all. Maybe towards the end of the episode, I'm not sure.
Well, and just the way that the first episode was paced.
Yeah, we even have Miguel saying the first episode wasn't as great as I thought it was going to be.
And a lot of people say that because the article goes on to talk about how people were already kind of trepidatious, I guess. But then even on the comments of this article, they give examples of tweets from people, and even the comment on this article, there's one that says, not even mediocre, but pretty bad. So, I mean, I don't know. I think that...
I mean, for a first episode, I guess you gotta come in super hot, And especially because of the contents of the first episode that were in the first volume. I don't know. I mean, I don't think it was horrible in my opinion, but it could have matched that craziness feeling better because the first, again, the contents, that first scene where they kind of realize everything that's happening, it's pretty intense.
I feel like, for me personally, the pacing of the episode didn't feel great. I know that they had to set up a lot of the things that they had to set up, but again, reading versus watching is always going to be a different experience.
I like Nico Mero's point here. People have been spoiled in terms of animation. The bar for a minimum good animation has been raised. And I totally agree with that.
Yeah, I could definitely see that as well. Because I didn't think anything was stuck out as really bad.
No.
Again, the events of the actual episode, I don't think the opening sequence was cool. There was a lot of action there. But then the whole middle of the episode, the majority of the episode wasn't really that exciting. But I mean, that's how the story starts, right? They're setting up the world, they're setting up the characters, they're setting up this situation, and it really starts to pop off at the very end. And when it does start to pop off at the end, that's where even me, I felt like, man, this episode is kind of, it feels kind of slow. But then when we got there, I was like, let's fucking go. This is the moment. This is the part where it's about to go crazy. And then it like ends. The episode ends. So I think that a better indicator of what to expect from the series will be in the second episode than in the first. The character designs, I mean, were kind of fine. Like everything, I mean, mediocre, I think, is not like too harsh because it wasn't bad. It was just kind of like fine. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Do you remember much of the art style from the manhwa?
I would say it's pretty similar.
I mean, I would say so. I would say so too. And there wasn't just there just wasn't a lot of action. There really wasn't a lot of like crazy shit that was happening for the majority of the runtime. It was at the beginning and end.
I just think it was highly anticipated. That's why it people had expectations of it. Stuff.
This is a series. Solo Leveling is a series that I think could have highly benefited from having an hour premiere.
Ooh, yeah.
I don't think
that
it
would have been
works
good.
or is necessary for every series, but I think getting to the end of this dungeon scene.
I mean, it depends on the series, but I don't know. I think that a lot of series benefit from having an hour-long episode because you can get like more story, like more bang for your buck in the season.
Yeah.
I don't know. And keep like people engaged.
I just feel like not every series like needs it to hook an audience, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oshi no Ko, I think it was so smart to do it. But there are other series that have done it that I think it generally like always is not better all the time. I mean, I think maybe it is actually always better, but I think Solo Leveling like almost like maybe needed it more than other series. So I don't know.
Beautiful. I said, "Are you all right,
bro?
Can you hear me, bro?" In Frieren, they just changed the OP and ED, and literally ED is like, "I'm all right. I hear you, bro." They changed it up on us. I felt like a fucking. I was like, I felt like a chump because I started singing it, and I was like, "This is my favorite fucking part." And then I realized it was different, and I was like, "It's gonna be different because the OP was different." Bitch, I didn't think they were gonna fucking switch up on me like that. I thought it was gonna be complete. Bro, it was the same fucking song.
It felt like because we like parody songs all the time, like jokingly, and
or they're stuck in our head.
Or they're stuck in our head, and we just like sing silly versions of it.
Yeah,
bro, it felt like she was talking to us, like she was like in on the joke. She was like, "I'm all right. I hear you." I was like, "Shit, I need to max win." But yeah, dude, it was. The OP, the new Frieren OP slap, bro. There's so many characters, like so many new characters. And I'm mad, bro. I'm mad. Don't even get me started. I mean, I don't want to go too deep into it right now. I want to finish the Solo Leveling conversation and then I'll jump into it. And we also want to talk about Dorohedoro Season 2 because there's some interesting stuff around that too. But the developments in Frieren, dude. I love Frieren with all my heart.
You're really upset about that.
Yes.
That's insane for me to hear you say that.
That a character made a choice. And Josh. I know, and I'm trying to like.
Okay, go.
I know that they said that was something. I'm trying to be vague, so I keep it spoiler free. I know that they said from the jump that that's what they were going to do, and that's what they wanted to do. But I just,
Josh, the main message of the series is about the journeys and the people along the way that you meet, interact with, and also have connections with. People are gonna come and go. That's just themes of Frieren. People come and go, whether they leave intentionally or death separates them from Frieren. In this case, he left because he had a greater purpose. But
yeah. Anyway, I mean, we got.
That's the point.
I know we got off track, but Luis said,
I can't believe you were upset. Sorry, I blew everyone's headphones out. Because I yelled.
Oh.
I was just because you were upset. I was like, I know you liked him, but damn, like this is just the way of the West. Like this is how it's gonna go. People are gonna come and go. Beautiful lesson, Josh. Just let it go. Hey, don't bite my hair.
It's just because I love that character so much.
Yeah, he was cool.
He was cool as fuck, man.
What is Tony gnawing on? These are puppy teething rings, and they are pumpkin flavored. He loves these bad boys, because he is teething.
Yeah.
And he chomps on him.
Luis said Joshita Max L. That was too good.
Joshita, I can't even say that.
Joshita Max L.
It's hard to say.
So anyway, to wrap up the solo leveling conversation, I lost the comment. I was going to shout it out, but they said like it just ended in a bad spot, and I agree. Like I think it felt like it was just getting started, and then it ended, and I think that it just, I don't know. But I'm reserving judgment. I mean, I didn't hate it. I mean, if anything, like I said, like I didn't walk away from the episode thinking like, oh my God, that was bad. I just felt like, damn, like it didn't even start. They didn't even really get cooking, because I mean, obviously, like knowing where it goes, knowing how that dungeon scene unfolds, I'm like, damn, let it go for a little bit longer. But we'll see. And then everybody else was saying, or I think Zigzag said it too, they just used, this is for the Freerin ED, that it's just the second verse of the song.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
And I never heard the full song.
No.
Never heard the full song.
No.
He's going crazy.
No, he's going to try to cut out the table. You're so funny, dog.
He's going to town.
Yeah, he loves it.
Yeah, we'll see. I'm gonna keep watching Solo Leveling. I'm gonna watch the second episode, and that's where I think I'll have a better idea of if it's something I'm gonna continue or not. There was just a mechanic that I think was introduced that I wasn't super excited about, but we'll see. Do Monty and Tony get along? Kind of. They don't hate each other. Get along is like a little too.
Yeah, they're not like besties, but they sometimes play. Ow! Oh, they sometimes play.
Yeah, they play a little bit before one or the other
starts pouncing too much. It's usually
out.
Tony. He has no self-control.
And the reason I'm reserving judgment is because A1 Studios, or A1 Pictures rather, like they're also goated. They have a great resume.
Yeah.
I mean, how can you look at this resume and doubt? So that's why I'm reserving. I mean, a great studio can also make a bad anime, but that's why I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt. So we shall see. All right, let's get into the Dorohedoro stuff. Dorohedoro Season 2 was announced.
Let's go.
So hype. Love Q. Love Dorohedoro. Even though the first season, like, it didn't blow my fucking socks off.
I loved it.
But I liked it a lot. I liked it. It is interesting, though, because I saw this, and it made me wonder about some things. First of all, it says the series creator Q Hashida is set up to play a very big role in the production of season 2, which is great for any series that the creator is going to play a big role. That's always a good sign. But what's really interesting is if you scroll down, it says here, no other details pertaining to the production of Dorohedoro Season 2 have been released. MAPPA, the Japanese animation studio that produced the first season of the anime, is no longer listed in the bio of the official Dorohedoro Twitter account.
Ooh.
And no premiere date has been announced at this time.
Interesting.
Yep. The official Twitter account for series creator Q Hashida announced that the author will be playing a big role in the forthcoming continuation of the anime. That is very interesting to me.
Yeah.
With all of the sort of controversy, I guess, that has been surrounding MAPPA with JJK Season 2, and sort of the perception of them to the public is kind of shifted. And I think people are like really hype on MAPPA, and now I think people are like, even audiences are telling MAPPA to chill the fuck out, which is kind of crazy to me. That's how insane they've gotten when it comes to like picking up series, overworking their animators. Like, so it's kind of in a way more exciting than concerning than that they're not listed. I don't know if this officially means that MAPPA's not working on it, but I think what the article is implying is that it seems to be the case. It seems like MapPa might not be working on it. I don't know, again, if that's 100% confirmed, but why else would it not be in the bio?
Yeah.
And that begs the question, if there is a new studio, is there going to be a new animation style? Are they still going to use that sort of like 3D animation style, or is it going to be something completely different? And if another studio does get it, what studio is it going to be? I don't know, man. I'm this honestly kind of makes me more excited for the anime. Even Zigzag is saying, get bent, Mappa. Mappa needs to only work on the Rize arc movie. They could keep JJK, because that's fucking, when you think of Mappa, you think JJK, and they could keep Chainsaw Man, because I think that they do a really good job with those two series. AOT is over, so you don't got to work on that anymore. Just work on those two, Chainsaw Man and JJK. I mean, there's a lot of other great Mappa series too, but you know what I'm saying? Like maybe do a little trade. Maybe do a little, I don't know. Maybe negotiate with another company to take some of the load off. I don't know. Who Dat Life for Chris said, I smell controversy. Does Japan have unions? So from what I understand, this is from Zigzag. From what I understand, they don't. I could be wrong, but where I am sort of basing that off of is I was looking into the Shin Godzilla production, and everybody was talking about how amazing it was that movie succeeded with the budget that it had. It had a very small budget. I think around like 15 million or something like that. But people were saying that it's because the VFX artists are not unionized the same way that they are in the West. They don't get the same pay. They don't get a fair pay at all, actually, compared to the West. So I would think that would kind of transfer over to animators as well. I don't think that they have the same benefits or the same sort of compensation. I really don't think so. I think Japan is kind of a little bit behind on that.
Well, but you don't know for sure.
Well, I know with the Shin Godzilla thing.
Yeah.
For sure. Alberto Rosa, Japan does have unions. Well, let's get to the bottom of it right now before we add to the problem of spreading misinformation. Let's look into it. Google do animation studios in Japan have a union? The Japanese Animation Creators Association in Nippon. I cannot read the rest of that. I apologize. Or the JANICA is a nonprofit organization dedicated to improving working conditions for workers in the anime industry. The group was formed in 2007. Do animators have unions? The Animation Guild negotiates and enforces collective bargaining agreements or CBAs with companies employing persons under its jurisdiction. The present contract for the Guild, Hasbro Studios, will expire in mid-2024, even though animated productions may be impacted by the 2023 SAG-AFTRA strike. So apparently they do. There is a union, but in terms of what I was aware of in the VFX space, you okay?
Sorry.
Oh, your charger?
Yeah.
Oh, it's stuck.
There you
Stuck
go.
in the
Thank
Sorry
you.
about that.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just a little different than it is in the United States. But apparently they have a union. Which is great.
Yes.
Which is great. Ian Dornos too, you say there is a big pay gap. 10 cents a frame seems low. Is somebody saying Dorn Ross Tubia is saying that animators get paid by frame in Japan, like 10 cents a frame? I gotta look into that because that's crazy. That's crazy. That does seem like very low. I mean, there are a lot of frames in one sequence, but that seems low, bro. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, according to a quick Google search, there is the Animation Guild, or the Japanese Animation Creators Association, at least in Japan. Animators have unions. Oh, right. So this is for the US. Because this is just more specific to animators. Japanese employment and labor laws are of course different from those of the United States, but many basic rules are the same. Japanese workers have the right to form unions. Okay, they have the right to do it. Okay, this warrants a deeper dive for sure. But I did just want to like look into it briefly so that I wasn't talking completely out of my asshole.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I guess disregard this because that is for the United States.
Gotcha.
Anyway, we're learning. Anyway, it is just interesting that Mappa isn't listed. So I think to me that does seem to mean that they won't be working on it, which again, like I'm more excited by. I'm more excited. That's sad that I'm more excited when it's announced that Mappa isn't going to be working on something. I remember a time like when Chainsaw Man got announced because JJK was at the top. I remember thinking, this is perfect. I wouldn't have any other studio than Mappa. Like, this is amazing. And it's just crazy how it's kind of shifted because of what's happening with their workers and the working conditions and stuff. So we'll see. And I'm really curious to see if the style changes too. Would you want that? Like, would you want them to stick with that like animation style? How did you feel about it when you watched it?
I liked it. I kind of steered clear from it for a while because of the animation. I wasn't really a big fan of the 3D animation, but that made me change my mind about how it could be used and utilized. I didn't really have a problem with it because I wasn't like an avid like Dorohedoro like manga person, so I wasn't like they need to do it like I didn't really have an idea of it, so I was like, oh, this looks cool. Okay, I'm down. And I think it fit the world. I think it fit the characters. I mean, I didn't have a problem with it at all, really.
Yeah, I didn't dislike it either. I think it's been done. I think Dorohedoro was actually one of the better cases of that style of animation, like working. I think that for me personally was the first time I really like came around to that style of animation. I was like, okay, this can work.
Yeah, for sure.
We even had Louis Segura saying, I was happy when I heard Dandadan wasn't Mappa, LOL. Same.
For real.
Same.
They almost got him. I'll be right back.
Okay. Brandon King said, I could see Studio Peria or Studio Wit. I could see Wit. Wit would be awesome. I could see both, but Wit would be awesome. Even Zigzag non-Mappa Dandadan is such a win. Isn't that crazy though? Like, that's so crazy. I agree. It's a huge win, but man, let's see. Science Saru is going to crush Dandadan. Science Saru is another studio that I think is going to come up. I think that, and I hope that every studio, newer studio, I don't know how long Science Saru has been around. I could look that up too. But I hope that they learn from Mappa. Mappa tried to do too much too fast, and it affected them negatively because of that. But Science Saru, I feel like is kind of like what Mappa used to be. Like Scott Pilgrim anime. Again, I haven't seen the whole series, but what I've seen of it, and I watched a whole video about the behind the scenes, the animation process, just like a tour of the Science Saru studios, because when I heard that they were doing Dandadan, I wanted to see what it looked like, kind of get a vibe for the studio. And yeah, man, like I really do think that the level of hype that studio has right now is comparable to like what Mappa kind of had. And I just think that they're going to crush it, man. I could not be happier. There's a lot of great animation studios, but Science Saru just feels so perfect for Dandadan. I need to finish the Scott Pilgrim anime. This is from Luis, but the animation is fire. Yeah, I gotta finish it too. I really want to finish it. Oh yeah, and Wit just like this is from Gene 26. Wit, of course, just locked down the One Piece. So I don't want to overload it too much. Luckily, Spy Family is gonna need a break for the manga. Yeah, that's true. Wit is pretty busy with the One Piece, and they have so many great series, but like once you get that, I mean, you're set, bro. Tony's going a little cray right now. Let's see what else we got on the agenda for today. So I was talking to Megan about it, and I'm gonna just bring this up here because I'm looking for some ideas, I guess, from the community, just to kind of like let you guys in a little bit on sort of like our thought process. Megan tweeted recently what creators you'd like to see us do a collab with, and we got a lot of responses on that. Obviously, like, Randy, Chestnut. There's so many. I Teching, of course. Again, We've met Cole, hung out with Cole, love Cole, but never done a collab with Cole. That'd be so sick. And we really want this year to do more collabs with these people because they're all like lovely. They're all wonderful. So we were just kind of like workshopping maybe like a series, like an interesting series or an interesting like type of show that we could do, because like truthfully, the only thing that kind of stops us sometimes from like setting up collabs is that with our Volume 1 Plus reactions or the videos that we're doing on the main channel, the chapter review, everything that we're doing, planning a whole separate video with a fresh idea every single time is kind of a challenge, and it ends up becoming like a little bit of a deterrent. So we felt like if we had like a show, like a series that we could do, it would just be so much easier to have all of these creators kind of come on and be a part of the series. So if you guys have any ideas or suggestions, we've already kind of pitched some stuff back and forth, but if you guys have any ideas or suggestions, what you'd like to see, what you think would be fun, first and foremost, interesting, and yeah, what would just interest you personally, like let us know, because we want to start working on that ASAP.
Yeah.
Josh, did you hear about the AI translation versus localizers controversy? I did not. But I will look into that. I do want to get through the community live section of the Discord as well. Before we look into that, or before we move on. And I know you got to get out of here soon, so.
I have to leave around like closer to 1:50.
Okay. So we got some time. We'll go through the Discord right now then. Invite Uzumaki Khan. That's a dream guest right there. That's a dream guest. King Recon, absolutely going to be having Recon. Absolutely. Yeah, we're going to be having a lot of people. So yeah, any ideas, let us know, because we want to get that series going up and running as soon as possible, so we can start reaching out.
You could put him in probably like a
episode suggestions in the Discord.
Yeah. And just list your favorite creators and what you'd like to see. That would be really cool.
Absolutely. And we got a member comment from Paladin Berserker Jedi. Josh, you and the Drock Show would be an awesome collab for tabletop content. Plus, his mom is amazing and witty. You'll love her.
Yes. Paladin has. I think I looked it up, right? Yeah. I think you've recommended them before, for sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna look it up one more time just because I. Oh, right.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. I think I have seen some of their content before.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna keep this tab open.
Yeah.
All right, let's go through the Discord, the community live section of the Discord. Let me try to go over there and calm down Tony for a second. I'll be back.
I can just get him and bring him in here.
No, I'll be right back.
It's not that big of a deal. Sorry, guys.
I need to give him some of my alpha energy.
That's fucking rude as fuck. He knows who the alpha is, bro. What the fuck?
Oh, Tony.
Josh really thinks he's an alpha out here, I guess, huh? Yikes. Anyways, guys. That's so funny that you mention, I think it's Mugiwara no Goofy. Oh, wait, never mind. It was another creator. that I had in mind. But yeah, just let us know who you think would be good on the show, and we'd be super down to have them on, or vice versa, whatever they be doing, podcast, YouTube, Twitter people. Like, it would be really fun to get like a list going, and you know, we want to definitely do more of that this year. We're really bad at planning those.
But like I said, the only reason is because it's like, you know, it's a lot of pressure to come up with like a fun video that you feel like the person would also enjoy, like doing and have fun doing. And so that's why we want to kind of brainstorm this like new type of show, so we kind of take some of that pressure off.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Water. All right, let's go through it. Let me pull it up. Let's see.
Beautiful Eyes of the Rooster Teeth podcast.
I mean, I could have Armando on, that's for sure.
Armando! That's true. That's very true.
Armando, I think, is still doing his thing over there. Great guy. Friend of the show. You know, he has my heart. Been a friend of mine for a very long time. I love that. I love that man.
Yeah.
He's just been so nice to me. Like, you know, just with the, you know, he's sharing the love. Sharing his success. And I love him for that. Sorry, I'm trying to catch up to. Okay, I think this is where we left off. Let me make this a little bit bigger. And we'll start going through it. So, of course, remember that if you want to post anything in the community live section of our Discord, there's always a link to our Discord in the description below. And go to that section. Anything anime, manga related, anything, honestly, post there. If we have something to add, we'll talk about it during this portion of the show. We don't always get to everything, but...
And some things we just can't play because of copyright.
Yes.
So, sorry if we don't play...
Yeah, a clip or something.
Yeah.
This is from Paladin Berserker Jedi. Emily Rudd, what are you doing here? Again, that's so amazing that she's a part of that. Like,
yeah,
I mean,
awesome.
I just love Emily Rudd, dude.
Yeah.
And I feel it in my bones. We're gonna meet her one day.
I hope so.
We're gonna meet her one day.
I hope so. That would be amazing.
Tiberius, I love this shit. I want this shit. I'm gonna look up on Amazon literally after this if they sell this, or on Etsy or some shit if they sell this.
It's like crazy. It's too accurate.
You think it plays music?
I think it just goes.
Even better. What is this show? Oh, another drone show, an Ava drone show.
Whoa.
Let me see if I can pull this up in a different tab. We were there for the drone show, obviously during the
One Piece one.
Yeah.
One Piece one. You can play it. I'll be right back.
I'm gonna mute this, and let me see if I can actually try something right here. Let me see if I can duplicate this. Give me a second while Megan's away. I'm gonna try to streamline this process. So I'll copy this, right? And I'll paste it. And then we'll call this one, we'll rename this one Discord. Okay. And I'll move it down. This is live arranging of the scenes in... Oh, no, it calls them both Discord. That's why I didn't do that before. All right, whatever. Let's rename it. Sorry. Bear with me. Just going to have to bring old Tony over. Almost there, guys. It's taking a little bit longer for me to set this up because it's going to be faster in the future. All right. Damn, he's really going to town over there.
Yeah.
And you were saying that you think it's just that Tony doesn't respect my alpha energy.
Right.
Are you saying that like I don't exude like an alpha energy?
No comment.
Smart. All right, so here it is. This is the light show. I guess it's Ava this time. I wish I could have been there because you guys, I don't know if anybody, Beans knows. Beans was in the chat. I don't know if he's still here in the chat, but Beans knows that these videos don't do these drone shows justice. I have never seen one in my life until I saw this one or the One Piece one. And in real life, it looks crazy. Like, this looks amazing and awesome, but it doesn't do it justice. Do you agree with that?
Yeah.
And I would love to see like an Ava. Look at that shit, drone show. What the?
It's cool.
Bro, it's awesome. Think about like, I understand how it works, but like, they're all drones that are programmed to do this dance in the sky to create these beautiful 3D images out of light. It's like, it's a marvel. It's a marvel. Incredible, dude. I wish I could have been there. Continuing on, let's see if what I set up, let's see if it works. Let's see if it actually. Oh, it did. Let's go. Interesting. This is Godzilla Minus One director says the creator is one of his favorite movies of 2023.
Ooh.
I wanted to see the creator. It looked interesting. Remember the trailers?
Yeah, no, I'm just surprised. Not surprised, but that's makes me more intrigued to watch it. You don't.
Well, I mean, it looked beautiful. It looked beautiful, and I was really excited for it. But it also seemed like it could have been a little like, okay, please take this with a grain of salt. But like style over substance. Like the story just seemed very like. I don't know. I've heard this before. I've seen this before. It looked amazing, and I would still love to watch it. And I'm sure it's a great film, but it just seemed like generic is too harsh of a word. It didn't seem generic, but I don't know. You know, just about like, oh, the weapon, the AI is like a child, and now I have to protect this like child. That's AI. There's probably
It's just a trope that you've seen a lot. That's what you're trying to say.
There's probably way more to it. But I do want to check it out. And there was another trailer that just dropped on Netflix called Three Body Problem. Oh my God, dude. It looks like a fever dream. Sci-fi, but like very high concept sci-fi. It's not out yet. Apparently, it's being made by, it's based on a book. I think a Chinese book or a book by a Chinese author. And it's being done by the creators of Game of Thrones. I don't know if that means Dan and Dave, but it would be interesting to see if it is Dan and Dave. They did a great job at Game of Thrones. They just didn't follow through. They didn't close. They're not closers. Apparently, they freaking walked away. And I said I would never watch anything they ever made because of that. But this movie looks too damn good. They got me. If it is them, they got me. Paladin sharing some
Zachi Belly.
Some sequel Zatch Bell fan art, or is this official? Either way, it looks amazing.
What is the one above it? Oh, it's Emily Rudd. I don't know what it is though.
I'll click it. Let me just get out of here just in case. And then I can do this. I should have been doing this the whole time, dude. Y'all this is from Emily Rudd's Twitter. Y'all let me know if you notice anything about Marciel's English dub actress, okay? That's so funny. Good for her, dude. Like, she's fucking winning, and she should be.
She is. Winning! Oh, I got something stuck in my nail. Sorry.
Let's see. Oh, this was from Paladin too. So we do our Book of Elves on our chapter reviews, but Paladin said that we should maybe think about doing a bingo card. Wondering how,
yeah, I saw this on Twitter, I think.
Yeah, everybody feels about this. Maybe we
That's
just
cool.
refer to it at the end of every chapter and see. Maybe we rearrange them and see who gets bingo first. Rearrange them, and I think there was a response to it saying that we could even make our own,
Ooh.
which I think would be very fun to do. Deborah, I needed water. I was dehydrated. What the fuck? This is about the One Piece anime coming to Netflix. They could have waited.
Oh, it's gonna. If you click it, click that. Go up. It's an announcement. Click it. On an island, technology egghead coming to.
Yeah, this is about the simulcast.
Oh, I thought. Oh, the simulcast. Okay, but wait, go back. Exit out. Scroll down. It says Setsu said, "Oh, Netflix finally understanding the appeal of weekly shows, so it's going to be weekly."
Yeah, simulcast.
That's what it means. Yeah.
Yeah, so they're airing at the same time.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're jumping from Marineford straight to Egghead. I think they're I think they're gonna upload the rest of the arcs. I think. That new free rent OP and ED, let's go. It was so good. It was so good. They're both here. Oh, The Boy and the Heron won Best Animated Film at the Golden Globes.
I'm pretty sure that's Miyazaki's first like Golden Globe win. Yeah.
It absolutely is. This is huge, man. Like, there's nobody more deserving of it than not just Studio Ghibli, but Hayao Miyazaki. But it's incredible that it's getting like finally the recognition that I feel like his films. I mean, we all feel like his films have always deserved.
For sure.
Bro, this man is a legend that has made classic after classic after classic. But for it to finally win is huge. And I know that like the Golden Globes are, the Golden Globes, it's all about the Oscars and the Emmys, and then you just kind of have the Golden Globes. The Golden Globes are just kind of there. They're like, I'm here too. And the Oscar looks over, and Emmy looks over, and they're
Emmy.
like, yeah, Oscar and Emmy, they kind of look over their shoulder, and they go like, you sure are. You sure are.
It's gonna be my child's name.
Emmy's a good name. Emmy's a good name.
I think it's gender fluid too. It could be either.
Oh yeah. I like that name. It's a cool name.
It's a cool name, huh? Like, I have an Emmy.
I'm gonna name my kid EGOT. I'm gonna say I got an EGOT actually at home.
I have Oscar.
yeah. Well, no, because or you have enough kids to say Oscar, Emmy, and then I guess Tony.
Holy shit! I already have a Tony. Oh, I'm gonna name all of my children awards so that I could say that I have awards when I actually don't.
But then you would need to name one of your kids either, bro. Don't name one of your kids like Golden or Globe. Name him Gigi. Golden Globe, and you can spell it like GIGI, whatever. So you got Oscar, Emmy, Gigi, and Tony, and you're like, I got a EGOT. I got an EGOT.
Stupid.
But this is amazing, dude. I heard a little bit about the Globes. The Globes, I gotta say, no matter what you think of them, they made some pretty solid picks, some pretty solid choices.
I mean, they made the most sensical. I like the ones that are like, yeah, this has to win, right?
Mm-hmm.
Eddie said Godzilla -1 didn't win, but it did win.
What?
I think you're the Fall. Didn't it win?
Anatomy of a Fall.
Best foreign film.
If you guys haven't seen Anatomy of a Fall, it's a French film, but a lot of it is in English.
Majority of it is in English, I would say.
Yeah, and it's actually a plot point because the main character is from Germany, living in France, but she speaks better English, and so people in the movie are like, "Speak French."
You're in France.
You're in
like,
France.
Nah.
She's like, I can't speak it as well. Anyway, it's fucking good, dude.
He's slumped right now.
Oh yeah, Tony's down here.
He keeps like slipping further and further down the chair. It's really funny. He's like sprawled out. Like, am I your fucking bed, bitch? Like,
you are.
Like, really?
You are.
Like,
some people are saying Spider-Man got robbed. Now, I think Spider-Man is going to get something. I would say there's a potential. I don't know. It could get an Oscar. I don't know. The Oscars have been they have
like an animated film section.
Well, that's what The Boy and the Heron won at the Golden Globe, so I'm sure it's going to be an Oscar contender as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I don't know. I mean, look, Miyazaki is a GOAT. I think if I had to choose between the two movies, I mean, the Spider-Verse, I think, like, the story was, I think, more interesting to me. I think Boy and the Heron was more visual. I mean, they're both visual masterpieces, right? But I think, I think, and we talked about it in our Boy and the Heron review, but like for us personally, it was a fantastic, fantastic film. But I think it put its themes first before its like narrative. And I think that is not wrong. I mean, that's just a different way of telling a story.
Yeah.
I just think I don't know if I had to cast a vote, if my vote mattered, I don't know which one I'd vote for between the two. They're both incredible for different reasons. Like Spider-Man is a great story, like and visually it's like eye candy.
Yeah.
But they're two different ways of telling a story.
For sure.
Yeah. Spider-Man didn't have an ending though. And it got, and the next movie is delayed, or it got delayed because of the strikes and stuff. But Boy and the Heron won. I also heard, that Joe Coy was the host and he bombed. Yikes. Big yikes.
Yikes.
What are you going to do?
You can't do anything.
Harrison Ford with the chair from Suzume? That's like the world's colliding. This is crazy.
The world's colliding.
Does he even know what that is?
He probably doesn't know. He has no idea. It's just like the guy from, I think, was it Breaking Bad or Better Call Saul?
Oh, yeah.
With the Pochita plush?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, he has no idea.
I
It's
love
really funny.
it. Oh, it's so amazing. I want to click on this.
Are you alright? Can you hear me? Na, 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 na.
I just wanted to go through just like really quickly. Poor Things won. The Bear won. The Bear's amazing. Amazing. Beef.
Succession won a lot too.
Rightfully motherfucking so, dude.
Mhm.
That show is
Mhm.
crazy. Yeah.
You're gonna fall.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid. I mean, there were some solid wins at the Globes. I got to give it to them. I mean, we've been trying to watch as many movies as we can. We saw Poor Things. We saw Anatomy of a Fall. We saw The Holdovers with Paul Giamatti. I mean, we saw. I want to watch Killers of the Flower Moon and Oppenheimer. I think those are the two big ones that I haven't seen yet. Continuing on. Okay, we have Paladin letting us in on the Monsters news as well. I got to hit that remind me bell. Josh from the back. Bro, why is Einstein so fucking jacked? It's Photoshop, but I like it. Egghead Island looks lit. This is for OPLA season 20. They've gotten way ahead of it, and they're already filming. And this is an actual photo of Vegapunk here. These Anya fan arts are amazing. It's also spoiler tagged. It's safe.
That's cool.
This is incredible. Should I click the spoiler one?
No spoilers. We
okay.
don't know if people have seen it or not.
Can I click it off screen?
Click it off screen, yeah, so
Okay,
we can see it.
Oh, okay. Oh, this is sick. We can show this.
Okay.
We can show this. Bro, this is awesome. What the hell? Anya punching Charlos. Let's look at some supers before we move on. Got about 5 more minutes of Megan left. We have Who Dat for Live Chris, member for 12 months.
It's your
Let's
kitchen.
go.
Try collabing with Mushroom Man. He's underrated for what he does, and plus he's not too busy because his channel isn't that big yet, but makes good content. Okay, let me see if I can copy, and I'll paste it. I'll check out the channel. Shout out Who Dat for Life Chris. Luis Segura, shout out. Damn, I fucking hate this shit. Why do you do this to me? There we go. Shout out Luis Segura. Let's give Luis
Praise Kuma.
Week has been fire. Egghead hype. Dangers in My Heart Season 2. I got Dan over from Shonen Jump and get to experience Code Geass with V1. Let's go. It's been too lit. 2024 has been off to a fucking great start.
Yeah.
Shout out Luis. Shout out Tiberius. Let's give Tiberius
What's that one? Oh, it's like Activia. When I hear like Tiberius, like Activia.
Gosh, for real.
Activia.
That's what you hear in your head?
I don't know why.
New clips of the community live I posted is content I decided to not do anymore. If you're interested in a game show like that, I can break down the smaller version. Okay, we'll check it out. We'll go through it. Shout out Tiberius.
Sick. Ow.
Let's see. This is from Paladin. Let me pull this back up. I'm so glad I did this way, dude. Why was I fucking tripping before? Amazon's Twitch to cut 500 employees, about 35% of staff. That's so crazy, bro.
Wow.
A lot of people were giving Hasbro a lot of shit too for laying off a lot of their staff around the holidays. They did it around Christmas.
No.
And people are saying that, like, because Hasbro is what owned by D&D or D&D, whatever. Wizards of the Coast, WotC. They've just taken L after L after L, and now it seems like Twitch is joining that L train in 2024. Move is designed to stem losses after 2 rounds of layoffs last year. Jesus Christ. Twitch, you need to figure your shit out, bro. Oh, this is also... Oh, the arrow!
Oh, there's the arrow.
We got it. Thank you.
Matt Pat.
Dude. Where's the sad music? Oh, you can't really hit it because you got Tony. I wish I had some sad music, but Matt Pat, dude.
Do you want me to click? I can... Oh, that's not... That's the opposite. That was
That's all I can think to
crazy.
hit. Hit it. I didn't want to ask. After, I think he said, 13, 14 years, Matt Pat has retired. Stepped down. No must. Stepped off. Retired.
And that's not just a theory. We have that proven.
That's not a theory. That's a fact. That's a fact. Yeah, man. It's sad. It's the end of an era.
It really is. It's like I saw. I think Chewy tweeted.
You can stop the music.
Chewy-
Be careful.
Chewy tweeted. Like Roger's speech, but it was
Oh,
Matt Pat
yeah.
saying it, replacing things that he was. It was so fucking funny. I was laughing. I was laughing.
I watched this whole video, dude. I had to. He's a goat. He's YouTube royalty. He really is. He really is. I didn't watch. I don't think game theory was as much a part of my childhood as it was, or life in general, as it was other people's. I would definitely tune into the occasional video, and once he started branching off and doing all these other channels, what was it, like Film Theory, and now he's got like Fashion Theory or something like that.
There's a bunch of channels.
Yeah, I mean,
Bunch of different
I just
things.
always liked Matt Pat, and it was definitely sad, but it's so deserved. Nobody else deserves more than him to kind of like step away. And he's been involved in so many things. He was involved, I guess, in Smosh.
Mm-hmm.
He was involved in Screen Junkies, I believe. Like this man is work. He is work.
He is work.
The video was very emotional. There were a couple moments where I was like, man, he's laying it on a little too thick, bro.
It's emotional.
I understand.
Damn, heartless bitch.
I do, but you know what's I love Matt Pat, and I was there were parts where I was like, I was feeling it.
Well, imagine, put yourself in his shoes.
Mhm.
Imagine having V1 for 15 years.
Yeah.
And being like, this is my last, like, you're saying goodbye.
Yeah. No, I know. But there was
But
a
you wouldn't
couple
cry.
parts where I was like,
You wouldn't be
man.
upset.
He felt like he was looking into my soul, and he was like,
That's what he does. That's why he's engaging.
but it was like, bro, I didn't give you permission to be in my soul like
I didn't give you permission to be in my thoughts.
Yeah, in my heart like that. Like, get out of
For
my
real.
fucking heart. You know, he was in that shit. Like, I felt another man inside of me when I was watching that video. Like, you know, his essence. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's how, like, he was looking
my
down the barrel of
God.
the camera, the lens, and he was like, you matter. Hey, you. And I was like, oh shit, get out. You know? But it was emotional. and it was sad. But he deserves a break. And he, you know, he's not even stepping away completely. He's just stepping away from on camera stuff.
Yeah.
He's still going to be involved. He's still going to be there. But I mean, I love Matt Pat. You know, I feel for him. I can only imagine what that feels like to be basically handing over your child to someone else. Even though these other people that he said are going to be stepping in have been members of the team. One of them for 10 years. Game Theory has been around for 13. One of them's been around for 10 years. And I think he's the one that's going to be taking over Film Theory or one of them.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Anyway, it's still, you know, a while before he officially steps away. I think they're leading up to, like, you know, his final theory.
Yeah.
But this kind of took the internet by. It was definitely a surprise.
Well, I mean, you had said that he sold it a while ago. So it's not that shocking. It didn't come out of nowhere.
Yeah, and he even says it in the video. He's like, that's why we...
And I'm just doing this right now. It's not like the official, like, last video.
Right.
I just wanted to make
Right.
this type of video right now.
Right.
Didn't know Josh was that close to Matt Pat, taking parsexual to a new level, Runham. That was good, Runham. Run, I will give you credit. That was a good one. That was a good one because you said I didn't allow this man to be inside me. And someone said, clip it.
I'm just saying.
But that was parsexual.
I'm just
That's
saying.
also Par's new channel, by the way.
It's parasocial, Megan.
Parasexual. Like parasocial, parasexual because of...
Oh, I saw it underneath it.
And you didn't even get the joke.
No, because he says parasocial first, and then I didn't see
But
the second comment under that, which is parasexual. And that is good.
And I didn't. I fucked it up from the beginning
You
because I
said
didn't
par.
pronounce it right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we both fucked it up. Shall we?
But yeah, I mean, he yeah. You know, he's worked his ass off. He's done so much, and you know, it is sad, but he deserves it. James, I mentioned during your last live about working on a volume 1 for you guys to review. I did a basic story summary and a layout for a 6-character miniseries. Here's my first concept for the MC.
Oh, okay,
Bruh.
James. That looks awesome.
Bruh. Okay, you got a little bit of Akira Toriyama in here. Okay, let me switch because his head is cut off. You got I see the art style. The art style is fire. James is so talented. I love this. I can't wait. Is the story summary attached? I'm gonna switch back and I'm gonna see. I'm digging this so far.
So cool.
Yeah, I'm already hooked. I don't even know anything about the damn story yet. Let me switch back over and let me see what's going on. Okay, I don't think he attached it, but he's working on the volume 1. I did a basic story summary and layout for 6 chapters. That's not long, but that's a solid length for a mini series. Okay, so he didn't attach it, but he is working on it.
Bye, Elizabeth. Thank you for stopping by.
Bye.
Winston.
Oh.
With the gunk shirt.
Shit. Winston.
Let's go.
Good, dude.
That's so sick. Thank you, Winston. These are so, yeah, I love those pieces.
Winston, it's dark in that room, bro. It's dark. And you're looking like you're reaching out, maybe, you know, to hold, you're like holding, you're like
a hug. You're offering a hug.
You're either offering, you look like maybe like you're offering a hug. You're like, come here. And it's just pitch black behind you.
Oh gosh.
But you look great. I'm out of water.
Put your hands up. You have to put your hands up when you're choking.
Winston, I choked on Winston right now. Oh my God, that image of Winston, Megan, get your head out of the gutter. Get your head out of the gutter. I choked on the picture of Winston because he looks so good. Stop looking at me like that. He looks great. Fire. You were rocking the fuck out of it. You were pulling this off. God damn. Here's the game show. We'll look at it. Oh, sample clip. Got it. Perfect. We'll look at that right now. I'll probably end on that because it's I don't know if it's long because it's a sample clip, but we'll end on that. Beautiful. I said, oh, look at these Nintendos coming out.
I want to cosplay Frieden,
Johnny, people and emotions. I don't understand them like you. Frieden, Johnny. It's a beautiful song. Both of them. Are you all right? But all of them. Amazing.
I hear you. Or she says, I hear you.
I love it. And then we got this clip too. Oh, what did I say? What did we do? What did we do? Oh, someone already clipped this? You guys are fast. What the hell? And this is perfect because it allows me
to
pull up Tiberius' thing actually. Yeah, like I felt another man inside of me when I was watching that video. Okay, now I hear it. Now I hear it. It took me a second. But thank you for that. A Beautiful Lie. Thank you. Where is the Tiberius video? All right, so this is the game that Tiberius is suggesting. Here's a little sample clip. Okay. Let me pull it up on YouTube. Actually,
I'll figure it out.
This is the man right here, Tiberius. If you've never seen this man right now, make sure that the room is clear because you might have some heads turning.
What the? Did you just?
See, I was gonna have a longer reaction, but I don't want to.
Oh, this is, I believe. Okay.
Yeah.
So this is
Inform me.
Tiberius put together a figure game show. I think comparing it to like Price is Right doesn't really do it justice. I think it's a lot more thought out than that. But I think there are elements that are similar. So essentially, and I could be wrong, I could be butchering it. Let me pause on a frame with where Tiberius is more in it. There he goes, right there. So he'll show you a figure, and then you kind of have to guess how much you think the figure costs.
Yeah.
And then based on if you're like above or below, that will determine like how many points you get. It's like a figure game show. It's actually a really
cool.
good idea.
That's actually Magician of the Dark Chaos. Oh, okay.
And I'm gonna say this: I would love to play this.
Yeah, that'd be super fun.
I would love to play this on a stream. Absolutely. This.
Oh,
put your penis away.
What?
He's talking to me or he's talking to Tony?
Like that one anime. Yeah, they like fight with their
Sorry.
bullets and their boobs.
What's wrong with you?
I didn't know.
What's wrong with you?
I didn't know who he was talking to.
What's wrong with you?
Damn. Anyway, I would love.
Tiberius said you pick out of two figures without knowing the price. Yes.
I would love
Pick out of the two of them.
to play that.
That would be fun.
That would be so fun. I think I saw a version of this a game a while back, and I was jealous the moment I saw it because I was like, "This is such a good idea." I would love to play it.
5 rounds, closest to 500 wins. If you go over, you bust.
If you go over, you bust.
You bust.
But
on command. On command.
Like immediately. Like you can't even control it.
No. It's like immediate.
If you go over, it's fuck. You know. Cover Tony's eyes, dude. Come on.
Cover fucking my eyes, bro.
He's a puppy. You're a grown ass woman. He's a puppy. Damn. Your score is the price of the figure you choose. Yeah, it's so well thought out, dude. Yeah, I love it. I love the idea. I love the game. Let's do it. All right. I think that's it. I think we got through all of it. I think we got through everything. That's gonna do it for. I'm looking over the notes to make sure. Another community live. Stay tuned. We got more Code Geass reactions dropping. Just recorded the new reaction right before this live. We got another One Piece reaction, hopefully coming out Monday, Tuesday, around there. More videos planned, community live, so much more. Remember, if you want to support the show, consider becoming a Patreon member. You can try it for 7 days free. All you got to do is go to patreon.com/FormulaPot. You know the drill. We love you. We love you. We love you. And truly thank you guys for again, just being the best community on YouTube and for giving us a space to come, fuck around, be silly, and just talk about the shit that we love. You guys are the fucking best.
Thank you guys. Love you guys.
The only thing left to do now is to get out of here on our outro that is always the same and never freaking changes, which today, Tony, is...
He really did lick it. Doro he Doro.
Mm-hmm.
More like you already know. Ro. It's coming back. You already know Do. Oh, Doro he Doro.
You are
more like you already know. Do. You already know Do. Doro he Doro. You already know Do. It's back.
Okay.
Doro he Doro. More like you already know Do.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's good actually.
Emily Rudd, what are you doing here?
I like that one.
Anita Max Win.
Anita Max Win.
Anita Max Tony.
Tony. Tony says it's licking sounds. That's a good outro right there. It's licking sounds.
Yes, I hear you.
Oh,
there's so many good ones today.
I know, there's some good ones today, dude. Okay, you pick one, Megan. You pick one.
Someone clip Josh licking the mic.
How is the Tony? Tony suggested it as the outro.
Yeah, we'll just do. Oh, yeah, I'm all right. I hear you. I can hear you.
Okay. Yeah. I like it.
Licking sounds right in my ears.
Oh, sorry about
Tony
that.
Tony is cute.
It was me and Tony. You got it doubly.
Small guy.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for stopping by. For
Love
hanging
you
out.
guys.
Love you guys. You guys are the fucking best.
Woo.
And until next time,
I'm
all right. I hear you. I don't know the rest of the song,
but it's all